What's up with it? It's your boy Nitty, back with another reading. This is going to be a all signs reading. All signs. All signs. Oh shit. Did I go backwards or forwards? I think I went backwards last time. Let me see. I think I went backwards. Hey there, Marie. Hey, Linus Kitty. You. I had to turn my comments on. I didn't see him at the first. Let me see. I think it was backwards. Who did the timestamps? Hey, Jessica. Hey, Ash. Hey, Christy. FK Slay. You. What's up, Stephanie? Was it? I think we went backwards. Let's see. 33, 51. Yeah, we went backwards last time. Oh, you thought I would? Hey, Kimberly. You knew it. Great intuition. You knew I was. I was like, it was too many days out. I was like, let me go ahead and get it. So this was something that came up. I was like, I haven't done something like this in a while. One like this one. So yeah, we looking for something good. We just looking for something good. Oh wait. Let me see. Do I want to use these? I don't know. I kind of was just going to do just tarot today, but then I was thinking that maybe these would add a little bit more depth. So, all right, yeah, we'll focus. All right, we're gonna mess with these too. So we don't need that. Let me get a little sippy sip, and we're gonna get started. Do more videos? Oh yeah. I got it. What you mean? When you say do more videos, what you mean? Like the Zodiac videos, or are you talking about like videos in general? Yeah, I went backwards last time, so we're going forward to that. All right, yeah. What's up, Majesty? What's up with you? All right. You see my arms getting there? Stop playing, Jess. Stop playing. Stop playing. I've been working on them shits for real. They just wouldn't grow. All right. Anyway, Aries. Who's craving you right now? I was gonna say who's currently craving you right now. So it's gotta be right now. All right. So it's maybe somebody who you guys are maybe not on good terms on right now, or it's just somebody who you have opposing views with when it comes to the relationship. Hey there, Kim Priestess. All right. So somebody who's probably gonna be trying to seek balance between you guys. They may also pose, I was gonna say, a threat at some point in some way, maybe with your value system, with your beliefs, who you want. This could be somebody you work with or somebody you see frequently. It could be a Virgo. That's what we got so far. All right. If not, it's gonna be a coworker or somebody who you see regularly. It's gonna be somebody who's into diet, could be into fitness, maybe a very tidy, I was gonna say tedious type of person, or somebody who does tedious work. They do work that like requires them to do a bunch of little things. Hey there, goddess is me. So it's like it causes them to do a bunch of different little things. All right. So it's maybe somebody who you guys are having issues coming to a compromise with because maybe they want to be the leader, maybe you want to be the leader. You know what I mean? It's kind of like not recognizing who's going to be the one that's going to be in charge of the connection. All right. So there's somebody who likes to check up on you guys. Could be a Leo or just somebody who you guys find to be attractive because we do got Queen of Wands and we got Queen of Swords. So it could be a Libra. So they may be darker or they could be lighter skin. That's I mean, I guess that's all it really ever is, right? But like, yeah, or they could have like a reddish, brownish skin. So this is somebody who you guys find attractive. They may have longer hair, possibly, or short hair, bald maybe, or any of that. All right, somebody who wants to sleep over with you guys, or they have slept over. So some of y'all, somebody you guys have already like slept with before. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Scorpio. I mean, not Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini. Could be somebody that you guys have already dealt with before. If you guys haven't dealt with it before, this is somebody who's kind of tempted to cross that line with you guys. I feel like as a coworker though, you know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who's obsessed about you guys or just kind of like, you know, maybe sometimes the Queen of Swords can be somebody who gives you good advice. There's maybe somebody who even gives you advice about other relationships, other connections, stuff like that. They kind of tell you that, you know, like they listen to your feelings, they listen to your emotions, they allow you to be vulnerable, but they also be like listening, critiquing. So this is somebody who's kind of nitpicky too, and maybe a little like worried that you guys may be building with somebody else. They're also kind of worried about your independence. So this is somebody who has like a lot of obsessive thoughts about you guys, but probably hasn't really said it, not really to the point where it's like clear or like understandable, where you can like, oh yeah, I get it, you know what I'm saying? So could be a Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, yeah, Aquarius. So someone who thinks about you guys a lot, or they even, I would say, even kind of like fantasized about you guys a lot too. So this may be somebody who like gets off on you guys. It's like they think about y'all when you're not around. They also, maybe it's, I don't know, it's kind of like somebody else is in their ear, or something else is in their ear, or something like that. Somebody around them is in their ear. It could be coworkers, you know. So maybe like gossip or something like that going on. Because sometimes the moon with this Queen of Swords could be like gossip, and there's a need to filter through what they've heard or what they think they saw. Because sometimes it could be like what I think I saw. With the Queen of Swords, she's very perceptive. With the moon, even if it's upright down, like I mean, reverse or whatever, it don't really matter. It's kind of hard to really tell like what you were seeing. So it's maybe somebody who doesn't really see you that clearly, or doesn't really feel like they understand you, but they be trying to. So somebody who be trying to. And sometimes because we got the moon here, this could also be one of those relationships where you got to sacrifice for each other, or you just feel drawn to each other, but don't really know why. And it's somebody who feels that way about you, though, with the moon here. They feel that way about you guys, but they could be a little strict, because Libra energy is like somebody who's strict, or Queen of Swords is somebody who's strict. They got their own little rules. They got their own little expectations. If you ain't matching that, then they be trying to cut you off. Or they try to like assert some type of boundary. But sometimes the boundary is like, because the moon's next to it with the Queen of Swords, then the boundary just sometimes moves. Like today, I'm okay with what you said or what you're doing, but tomorrow, I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with that. I was cool yesterday. Yeah, you turned me off with that shit. So like they may be moody at times, you know what I mean? Because the Queen of Swords, somebody who could be bitter, even if she's upright, she may not necessarily be bitter. But with the moon, sometimes you may appear her as not to be bitter, but they may be bitter. You know what I mean? So they may just be defensive. If they're not bitter, they may just be defensive. You know what I mean? Like I've sacrificed myself, because that's what the moon can be sometimes in relationships. It's like I've sacrificed myself. It's maybe somebody who cries a lot about their job, cries a lot about the work, cries a lot about the work they have to do. Shit like that, you know what I mean? So, or they cry about like the efforts that they have to put in to show you that they're into the relationship or something like that. They do a little bit of crying about like maybe their responsibilities or the tasks that they have to take on. So maybe they do it for other people, you know what I mean? That might be part of why they be upset or sad or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever. Anyway, signs could be dealing with Virgo, Libra, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. All right. So that's for Aries. Aries. Dang, y'all got crybaby Aries. All right. So Taurus. All right. So Taurus. Who's craving you right now? Ooh, so it's gonna be somebody who got money. I was gonna also say somebody who's money hungry. Could be a Libra, could be another Taurus. All right, so second house. I'm excited for you guys. All right, second house could be somebody who's you guys agree with. This will probably be somebody who always goes along with whatever belief or value system that you have. They're like, yeah, I agree. Yeah, hell yeah. You feel that way too? So like all the stuff that you do, I'm not gonna say naturally, but the stuff that you believe to be true, they believe it too wholeheartedly, and they be hyped. They be hyped that you believe it. You know what I mean? They be like, yeah, you feel that way too. We need to get some money. I need to get some money too. You like that type of food? Me too. I like that type of food. They're like a booster. This is somebody who boosts you a lot. You know what I mean? They care a lot about money too. They care also a lot about like status. They care a lot about like, they have these little principles. I mean, but they could also kind of like Aries and Aries is dealing with kind of similar vibe, where they kind of can go like, where maybe they don't agree with their value system, but like they go along with it anyway. They just want to kind of keep the peace, keep the justice, or keep the relationship calm between y'all. They're like, I don't want to do too much. I don't want to really rock the boat. You know, I want to keep the party going. You know what I'm saying? So this may be somebody who is probably into you guys maybe because of your work ethic, or is into you guys because they find you guys to be attractive. Because we got Libra energy here too, and Taurus energy with the second house. Taurus energy having to be with your physical frame, your physical body. So you're probably like your physical body. But also with the Libra energy, like your aesthetics. So you may not be too tall, too short, too thick, too fat, too ugly, too pretty. You know what I mean? Like you can be pretty or beautiful, but like you're not like untouchable, beautiful. So like they like you feel like a safe place. You know what I mean? So this would be somebody who agrees with you guys with the relationship. They may be very diplomatic as well, easy to talk to. Could be an Aquarius, easy to talk to, but it's somebody who avoids being direct with you guys at times for some reason. They just avoid being direct. You know what I mean? They may also have kind of like an awkward walk or like a noticeable walk. So it may be a limp, it may be you know, a little stroll. It could be a little diddy bop. It could be whatever. Or she just have like a little sachet or whatever. It's a walk. You notice they have a certain walk. You're like, oh, I know them just from a distance. You know what I mean? So maybe it's a spring in their step. You just kind of know it. So maybe this is somebody who's always kind of happy, kind of easygoing, very talkative, very social, pleasant to be around. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a Scorpio. So somebody else, a relationship that did, or somebody who didn't get off the ground with, because we got Ace of Pentacles in reverse and we got the Death. So it could have been a relationship that you guys had that was intense, but just didn't get off the ground. You know what I mean? Maybe it went like, maybe it's, I was gonna say maybe it's a taboo connection, or it could just be one of those relationships that was like just very intense from the beginning. Like this person made you feel a certain way from the beginning. You just kind of felt like, I'm not gonna say this is my person, but maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe. Like they're very easy to get into a relationship with. They're very easy to talk to and pleasant on the eye. So I can kind of see it if that was the case for some of y'all. Yeah, they're very social. We got 3 of Cups here. So it's maybe a friend. For some of y'all, it could be a follower, or it could be, yeah, it could be a friend most likely. It's somebody who's like a friend. Or it could be a third person party because we do got we got the Ace of Swords here in reverse and the Tower. So y'all had like an unexpected ending with this person. Some of y'all. Or you guys have like a lot of unpredictability with this person. Like they're not really responsible. And we got the Hierophant in reverse. So you guys share the same value system. Maybe you guys don't share the same value system then. Second house means that you share the same value system. But if it's not that y'all don't share the same value system, then it's just that you guys, well, the same values can just be in like security, money, financial well-being, work ethic. You know, you guys may work in that, being productive and shit. You guys may have like those same values in that, but maybe you guys don't have the same beliefs when it comes to like relationships. Because we got the Hierophant reverse and we got the 10 of Wands. So it could be a blame game that's going on between y'all, or just like a lack of like persistence or wanting to be dedicated to anything. Because we got Queen of Pentacles reverse. So it's maybe somebody who's selfish or self-possessed, only kind of cares about themselves, only worried or focused on themselves and what they need, what they can gain. So it's maybe somebody who you may feel like is a user or just not honest, because we got Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's most likely somebody you guys already dealt with, because the Ace of Pentacles. And it's not, you don't even have to have dealt with them always. Sometimes it could just be like we were friends, we were kind of social. You know what I mean? Maybe we took it there because we got the death here. So maybe you guys could have took it there unexpectedly with the Tower. It could have just went there. We weren't really like, expecting it. We were just being cool. And next thing you know, here we are. And now we're into this situation that's a little deep. And it's not what I was expecting from the connection, because we do got the Tower reverse and we got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is usually in reverse too. And that's usually like not your usual type. So this is probably somebody who's not your usual type. You probably wouldn't have dated this person had it been your choice. You probably wouldn't have gotten into this type of dynamic had it been your choice. You know what I mean? Because the Hierophant reverse is usually a regiment or like a way of doing things. It's one of those, this is like, I believe that I should be doing, like if I have a relationship or I have a job or I have a career or I have an image, I need to do it this way. You know what I'm saying? But this is somebody who doesn't go along with that. That's what it is. They may tell you that they will, but they don't. They don't. So it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Sag, Libra, Taurus. This is somebody who's looking at you guys as stability, though. They're looking at you guys as like, I'm not going to say, I was going to say a home, but not, second house isn't really a home, but like somebody who they can like build with, somebody who they can settle down with. So that's why I was saying home, but it's somebody who they think that they can settle down with, or somebody they feel they can build some type of like long-term something with, you know what I mean? Even if you guys don't do it in a traditional way, they feel like you guys could build something that, I was going to say maybe stand the test of time, but that's maybe reaching a little bit, because the Tower's in reverse, so I don't know if it would stand the test of time. I just think that they would think it would be impactful, the relationship between y'all. Like there would be something that they could gain, or something that they would realize, or they would have like deeper epiphanies, truths, or they would just find a new way of doing stuff. So for some of y'all, it may be like for resources. So maybe you help them get their credit up. Maybe you help them buy a house. Maybe they help you get your credit up. Maybe they help you buy a house. It's any of those reasons, you know what I'm saying? It's like maybe they have like these, I want to say they have benefits because the death is here, which means that we could do joint endeavors. So they may want to leave like a legacy or leave something of like impact on the world. You know what I mean? So sometimes it could be anything. It could be kids. It could be a house. It could be a business. It could be anything. Marriage. It could be anything. All right. So It's maybe also somebody who just like unexpectedly got divorced or unexpectedly wanted a divorce but doesn't want to say that. Because I got Ace of Swords, Tower in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. You know what I mean? So they may kind of feel like, I don't know, I want to say saving themselves the trouble in some way, but like on good terms. So there's maybe somebody who you guys ended on good terms with in a way, but like not really. But yeah, kind of like in a way, it just kind of ended, but you guys aren't like holding any grudge or whatever. It's just like, you know what I mean? But anyway, this is somebody who doesn't want to initiate or be the one to reach out. They don't want to be the one to say something. So they just kind of, yeah, because we got Ace of Swords in reverse and we got Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They don't want to say anything. This somebody probably stubborn because we started off with that second house, which is Taurus energy. So they're probably stubborn and aren't going to say anything. They're just going to be like, because like I said, I've seen that Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who doesn't feel obligated to have to put energy, time, resources to relationships. They're like, I think they're more focused on like money, material, like moving up in the world. And that it's not like in a Capricorn way. This is a Taurus way where it's like, I'm just going to do what I've always done. So I don't have to change. I don't got to do anything. So this maybe somehow you guys are like, some of y'all may be attached to this person, but like for some of y'all may also like not be attached to, maybe you guys are attached to them, but like not attached to them in a way. It's kind of confusing because it gives like we're attached, but we're not attached. So it's like we're traditional, but not traditional or something like that. It's some type of weird little thing that's going on here. I don't know. Anyway, so we got Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. All right. I mean, we could say this person is attractive. They're sexually attractive. That's why I wanted to tell y'all, because I know y'all was wondering, like, are they attractive? Sexually attractive. You know what I mean? I got, we do got the Sag energy, so they could be taller, but like a medium build. So it's maybe somebody who's like a little wider, or like wears like real baggy clothes, or they just maybe into fashion in that way. Like they're kind of like into material. So it's maybe somebody who cares about like their material, like their dress, their clothes, stuff that they put on their body, which could be like lotion, oils, cologne. They care a lot about that type of shit, chain, bracelets, whatever. They're into that. So that's something you need to know. But they are attractive, you know what I mean, in a more sexual way. So like, I guess outside of those clothes or outside of like whatever material they got, you'd be like, oh yeah, I still fuck you. So it's one of those. See Mizzle, yeah. Gemini. Is that a these? All right. So Gemini, who's craving you right now? Could be an Aquarius, could be a Taurus. I got Taurus again. All right, so this is somebody who's trying to understand you guys' value system. Could be a Leo. So it's a show-offy type of person. Could be a Capricorn. So this is somebody who's used to getting a lot of attention, but like also knows how to hold back. They may also be somebody who's like very flirtatious. You know what I mean? But very like strict or like structured, responsible. So it's maybe somebody who has a regiment then. Somebody has like a schedule or like a process. Yeah, I see this hair font too when I grab the deck. So anyway, enemy 8 of swords. Very independent, or just somebody who's like an independent thinker. So they have like a process. So this may be somebody who's only open to their own processes or how they do stuff. Like, you know, they may hear what you're saying, but it's like, I think I'll figure it out for myself. So it's maybe somebody who's very like self-sufficient or very independent in that way, where they're going to always figure out their own problems, their own issues. Attractive person, because we got Leo here. They're attractive in their charisma and like the way that they charm. They're generous. They're like warm of spirit. You know what I mean? This is somebody who can show off and can get attention. So this is somebody who probably people admire, or you may admire, or they may also admire you. But I kind of feel like you may admire them, but they may admire you too. It can go both ways. I feel like this is an entertainer or somebody who just does stuff that like gets people's attention, even if they're not really aiming for it. It just seems like they get it, because we got Saturn and Leo. So this is somebody who cares a lot about their public image. They care a lot about like their pride. Like, you can't hurt their feelings. Don't do that yet. Could be an Aquarius. So we got 5 of swords. So some of y'all is going to be somebody who you guys have walked away, or this is somebody who walked away from you. Either which way, one of y'all or both of y'all are like considering or wondering, like, no, I'm not even going to say wondering, just kind of like backtracking. This is somebody who may want to backtrack and bring up a conversation that you guys had or clear the air between y'all. But they're kind of like doubting themselves at this moment with the 5 of swords. When I seen Saturn, the first thing I wanted to say was that this person that may be somebody that you guys are holding back from, or they may be holding back from you. Because, you know, Saturn is usually somebody who has like restrictions, limitations. So this person may be somebody who like limits you in a way, or like limits the connection between y'all, limits the amount of like compliments or some shit like that they do. Oh, okay, yeah, it could be that. So there's maybe somebody who kind of limits the compliments that they give y'all with the Five of Swords. Because sometimes Five of Swords could be like feeling threatened by you in a way, or feeling, yeah, kind of feeling threatened by you in a way. All right, so maybe it's somebody who sees you guys as competition, but I don't know why they'd be craving you. Five of Pentacles. Could be a neighbor. So, okay, so this is somebody who wants to say something to y'all but doesn't know how to say something. So this is somebody who wants to get your attention but doesn't know how. Okay, I get where we're going here. All right, I see what's going on here. So it could be a neighbor, could be, or somebody who you guys are meeting through somebody else, like a friend through a friend. May even be a customer, client, something like that. But it's somebody who doesn't really know how to talk to y'all or doesn't know what to say to y'all. They're very prideful. This is somebody who wants to be seen in a high light. We got Eight of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Swords too now is upright. It's upright too. So it just means that this is somebody who's confused or like doesn't really know what words to like initiate with you. Like how, like, so maybe this is somebody who gets tongue-tied, or because like Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords, we have like an issue with being tongue-tied. They may also have like kids, or they may also live with a lot of people, or they just work in like a large organization, a large company, or you guys have known them over an extended period of time because they're Ten of Pentacles. So you may have known them for over an extended period of time. All right, but I guess the conversations between y'all aren't that deep. They may just be like circular, where we really just talk about the same things day to day. You know what I mean? We don't really go too deep because I also got the Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Some of y'all could have lived with this person because of Five of Pentacles. So it's maybe somebody you guys left behind, moved out, moved away, stopped talking to. Maybe you guys could. It's could like there's an extended time that you guys have spent together. Even if you haven't like lived with them, then maybe you guys visited them regularly or something. Have some type of pattern. It's an unusual pattern because we got Ten of Pentacles in the Hierophant in reverse. So it's an unusual pattern that you guys have had with them, but it's some type of pattern. All right. Also, it may have been like a non-traditional relationship that you guys had. You know what I mean? One where you guys still had to take care of your own needs. So you guys didn't really like, let's say, maybe you guys didn't move in together, but if you moved in together, that'd be kind of crazy that you were still like not putting stuff together. But if whatever, however, I don't care, whatever. Whatever, you know what I mean? So if this is like a newer person, this is somebody who doesn't know how to open up to y'all, doesn't know what to say. You may run into them through somebody else. Hey there, Trace. All right, so it's maybe somebody who you guys run into, like, I don't know, through somebody else, maybe at work, or you run into them in an unusual way. And an unusual way be like, maybe it's your process, your program, wherever you go. Maybe you drive from here to Dunkin' Donuts every day. And maybe today, instead of going to Dunkin' Donuts, you go to, I don't know, Jollibee or wherever you go, they just be there one day. So something like that, it's an opportunity, but they don't really know what to say. I don't know why that would be important, but I guess they're going to do something that would get your attention. So that's probably why I would tell you that. So it's maybe somebody who's like out. For some of y'all, it's maybe a person that you run into, encounter too in an unusual way. So some of y'all is going to be a past person, and others of y'all is going to be a newer person, somebody who you're going to meet through other people, or they're like in their environment. You guys just haven't had a real conversation because of that Five of Swords and Eight of Swords. We haven't really said too much, but they're trying to break some type of pattern that y'all got, which could be anything, like us walking past each other and not saying anything. Maybe we look at each other, but we don't say nothing. You know what I mean? So it could be anything. That's my neighbor, and I look at him, and I'm like, I ain't saying shit. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking, it just crossed my mind too, because there'd be like situations like this all the time, at the grocery store, at the mall, in your neighborhood, all the time. Shit like that's happening. So that's what it is. And with the Saturn, somebody wants to keep a poised look or a mature look, where it doesn't seem, but it can seem like they're independent, but like they're trying to do just enough that you can see it, they're doing something. Because the Five of Swords is also a conflict card, but it's a confrontation. So like in Five of Swords, like I don't, in its reverse, like I don't know how to confront you, or I don't know how to like initiate or say something to you, or create a conversation where we could really talk about something outside of the regular normal that we talk about. You know what I mean? So they're trying to be strategic in that way, probably. All right. So some of y'all is gonna be somebody's gonna try to, yeah, it could be an apology for some of y'all, or it could be like, I was gonna say maybe like a reconciliation in some way, maybe. If it's a past person. If it's a new person, they may try to be playful with y'all because of the Page of Cups. They may try to be playful and maybe try to be useful towards you to try to create some type of like connection, which could be in anything. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who has like multi-talents, multi-skills, so they may do anything. It could be anything. With the Gemini energy, just them trying to be perceptive about like, what could I do to help you? What could I do to show you value? What could I do to show you that I'm also independent or that I'm single? Some of y'all, they want you to know they're single. They want you to know that they don't have anybody. You know what I mean? So like that might be like the Five of Swords, where it's like maybe they're leaving for one. Because we got Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant reverse, so there could be like a relationship that they once had, so they could have been divorced, or they could have been in a long-term relationship with somebody. They may not have had a title, because we got the Hierophant reverse and Ten of Pentacles. They may not have had a title, but they had a connection with somebody that seemed to be extended. Now, they could have been married, but if they weren't married, it's like I was with this person for a while, even if it was off and on. They was with this person for a while, or you could have been with this person off and on for a while. You know what I mean? So whatever. Anyway, so we got Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Capricorn. All right. So it's somebody also, they can't take criticism, not from you. I meant to tell y'all that. They can't take criticism from you. So like you gotta watch how you talk to them, because they don't know how, like if you say it, it hurts their little feelings, it hurts their little hearts, and it makes them doubt themselves. You know what I mean? So they take you serious. That's what I want y'all to know. They take y'all serious. They could see probably a long-term relationship with y'all, even if it's non-traditional, which could mean anything. Maybe we just have kids. Maybe we just, I don't know. Maybe we just be doing this in and out with each other forever. They just kind of want to keep you guys around. So I will say that they feel secure with you guys, because I did see that Five of Pentacles. You guys may not feel secure, or they may not feel secure. Somebody didn't feel secure, and that's why the relationship was released. So if you guys never had a talk, because the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords, I don't know. It's a whole lot. All right. Anyway, Cancer. All right. See, I know I ain't done these in a while, because that was a whole lot of information that just gave y'all. So whenever I haven't done them in a while, it's like, oh, I got a lot to say today. So Cancer. All right, what we got? Cancer. Ooh, it's an attractive person. So it's going to be somebody who's attracted to you too, because of your personality. All right, so it could be a Aries, could be a Gemini. So this is somebody who's very good at talking, also very informative, also has a lot of information about the stuff that you like to know, that you like to talk about. So this would be somebody who can hold a conversation with you steadily about the shit that you like to talk about. They're chatty patty. You know what I mean? And they can talk about stuff that you don't even talk about. They just can like open your mind to some stuff. All right. So this is somebody who may also be vain. They have a nice voice, because we got the Eight of Wands. They have a nice voice. They may be very free spirited too, because I've seen that Fool. So it could be an Aries, Aquarius, Sag. This somebody cares a lot about their self-image, but it's also somebody who admires your image. They like your physical presence, your physical features too. So it's your face that they really like. So maybe you have a nice smile, or they just think you're photogenic. I feel like this person may be photogenic too. So they may take a lot of pictures, but if they don't take a lot of pictures, they probably should, because it kind of gives the vibe that they're somebody who's like attractive in that way too. You may know them from your early childhood. It's just somebody who's very analytical though too. So like the way they talk to you, it's like they're careful, because they care about how you view them. So they're careful with how they say stuff. All right. So it's somebody who either wants to renew the connection, or it's going to be a brand new opportunity for y'all in love. So we got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be a Leo. So it's maybe somebody who's low-key popular, or somebody who just doesn't get the recognition that they deserve in some way. You know what I mean? So they may be conceited in that way, because like maybe people don't like to give them credit, don't like to like admire them, don't like to like, you know, because they're attractive. And that's why I said they're kind of vain. It gives like a vain vibe. Like they know they're attractive, so they flaunt it. Maybe they don't necessarily like gloat, but sometimes that Eight of Wands could be in the Six of Wands can be like a gloater, somebody who gloats. You know what I mean? So maybe when they win stuff or they do stuff, like they could be like a poor loser. What do they call it? A sore loser, but also a bad winner, or like a gloater. So like when they win, they'd be like, I told you, didn't I? You know what I mean? So like they one of those I told you so type of people. Even if it's a new person, it's gonna be an I told you type of person. So they may be a little petty in that way, because that Gemini energy, sometimes it can be a little petty at times. You know what I mean? So because we got Gemini energy starting, well, it's not starting out. We got Aries. They're assertive, but they're also shy. So like this would be somebody who will initiate conversation, but like never really get around to what they really want to talk about. They just be talking. That's what it is. They just be talking. You be like, "What? You just want my attention? Well, what's up with you?" Or this would be somebody who just wants I don't know. Maybe you just want their attention. It's maybe somebody whose attention you want. You know what I mean? But all they do is just talk, and it doesn't really seem like they get to any point because we got a star in reverse and two of wands. They get easily distracted. They get distracted. So it could be somebody who also changed their body in some way. So either they probably lost a lot of weight, or they had some type of change to their body, which could be anything: surgery, could be gaining weight, cut their hair, tattoos, maybe. It is something that like changes the appearance of their body. All right. They may also live by like a pond, or live near. I was gonna say live near mountains, or live near like a hill, or live near like a more foliage area. Kind of seems like a pond. I was gonna say like a drainage pond, but it don't gotta be a drainage pond. It could be a pond or like a lake or a creek up the street or something. I don't know. Seems like they live near water, or they have like a lot of experience. Or so maybe they were a sailor at one time, or they were in like the armed forces in that way. I don't know. It's a drinker too. So this would be somebody who will initiate with you guys, but like the conversation between y'all is like, I would say maybe confusing at times, or just maybe a little lackluster because of the star in reverse and the six of wands. It just kind of seems like they just want to kind of get your attention. They don't really know what to say, but they be talking about a bunch of shit. And so like this isn't somebody who's afraid to talk. It's just that like they want to talk about love, or they want to talk about creating a relationship with y'all, but like they maybe are like too prideful because of the six of wands in reverse and it's the star in reverse. They're too prideful. They may also kind of feel like it's impossible at this point. So I don't know what if it's a past person, then they want a renewal and they want to be vulnerable with y'all because we got a star in the moon. So like they have high hopes, but they don't really know what would happen. It's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? They kind of doubt it would even work out. Two of wands, they kind of feel like you could do better. You know what I mean? Like maybe you could find somebody else who's better than us. Like they don't feel like they have the right potential or attributes for y'all. So maybe they don't feel attractive enough. There's somebody who is attractive, but I guess with you, they don't feel like, so they just want your attention, your validation. So there's maybe somebody who's like into like fashion, or into like, they have like a nice body. You know what I mean? They may not feel secure in it though, but they have like a nice body. You know what I mean? So that might be it too. I think that's what it is. Like they don't feel sufficient in some way. You know what I mean? So maybe they just have a pretty face, but they don't feel like they have a nice body. So this could be even a slender person then. But if they're not slender, then maybe they're a little bit overweight, just a little bit to them. You know what I mean? To you, maybe, but not even to you. It just seems like they kind of care about it. They seem self-conscious. With the moon and the star reverse, it's like a self-conscious. I think about stuff that other people don't see. I think about stuff that other people don't like think about or worry about. I'm obsessing about it. They obsess about stuff that you probably don't even care about. You know what I mean? Like if it was a woman, maybe she has long feet, or like a small toe or something. I don't know. Something you probably wouldn't care about. Maybe your eye wanders. Maybe his eye wanders. Maybe he has a little limp because he lost a toe in the war or some shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it could just be something that you probably wouldn't care about, but like they know it. They know something about it. So it's like they kind of feel like, I don't know. It's insecure, but it's not like they don't feel confident. It's like this is with you. It's just with you. With you, I feel this way. You know what I mean? With you, I feel self-conscious. It's not with everybody. It's just with you. So this is somebody who kind of wants to win you over, wants to like have your attention, your affection. But they don't want to say it. They just be beating around the bush. That's why I'm telling you all this shit. It's like beating around the bush. All right. So I think they're popular in some way. Maybe they're into entertainment too, or they do something entertaining. So some of y'all, they could be online because we do have the star here and the six of wands. There's public recognition or public attention that they get. They may feel like they don't get enough. You know what I mean? Or they do get a lot of it, but they just don't really know what to do with it. So there's maybe somebody who does get a lot of attention, but just don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? They don't feel necessarily attractive, but they are. So it's somebody who has issues seeing themselves. This probably be a good one for y'all because they can't see themselves. This would be a good opportunity to kind of like build with that person because it'll help them out. But then sometimes, you know, it can go the other way. But we'll look at it as a positive. It's a possibility that this could be great for some of y'all. If you guys were the ones that weren't afraid to initiate or bring up the talk, if you're not afraid to like talk about relationships or talk about like potential of it being something, then it probably could happen. All right. So we got Aries, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces. All right. They feel like they know y'all for the real y'all. So it's like they like you, flaws and all. With the hangman in reverse, they like you, flaws and all, just as you are. I like you, Cancer. So you know what I mean? So they would be willing to sacrifice for you and all that shit. I like you. like no matter what. But I don't know, maybe you may feel insecure around them. I don't know. But it's somebody who's attractive. So maybe you guys mirror each other in that way. Because I've seen that Gemini. Gemini is a soulmate energy. Sometimes you guys don't always feel like, you know, your best version or not good enough sometimes. We all go through that here and there. All right, so Leo. What's the expression that sounds dirty? What's the expression? All right, so Leo. All right, so Leo. Who's craving you right now? Who's craving you right now? All right, I don't know if this is going to be somebody who's in a commitment or somebody who's going to try to heal the relationship between y'all. We got Juno and we got Chiron or Chiron. Yeah, somebody who loves you guys. Somebody finds you guys aesthetically pleasing, attractive. Is also an attractive person. Probably in the way that they dress and their physical features too, like their body. Yeah, their body. Because it's Venus, so their body. But it's also like the way that they wear their clothes, the way that they like present themselves, maybe the way that they walk. They got like a little aura around them. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody who's either healing insecurities in their self-worth and their value, like they're getting themselves together in that way where they're now starting to take care of their appearance. They're starting to take care of like, you know, the stuff that like matters to them. You know what I mean? They're starting to like focus on that stuff. So you could be living the Libra, Taurus. All right. I want to say it's somebody who lives a more comfortable lifestyle. So they seem to have like the amenities. They seem to have like nice stuff in their house. The house may be very clean, or maybe like just tidy at least. You know what I mean? Somebody who may be also in a healing field. So they may be a doctor, a nurse, a psychiatrist, a social worker. I don't know. They just may be very pleasant, very nice to people. They don't even have to be into like, you know, healing people. Just maybe their energy around them just may be very healing. Like maybe you guys can talk to them and they're kind of, because with Venus, this could be somebody who's very gentle, pleasant, and like very good at talking and socializing. You know what I mean? They're like fun to be around, or not really fun to be around. They're just pleasant to be around. Like you're just happy that this person showed up. You're like, oh, it's good. I'm glad to see you. You know what I mean? So it's somebody who comes in that way. They may be generous in a way, or at least just helpful in that way. Just like helpful. You know what I'm saying? So this is somebody who's also aware of your vulnerabilities, aware of your insecurities. So this is somebody who can see you. This is somebody you can't really hide from. But it's maybe also somebody who you guys are having a relationship with, or will have a relationship with, or they want to have a relationship with you. Now, for some of y'all, I think they're in a relationship though. All right, Seven of Cups. Yeah, they may be in a relationship. It's in reverse too. So there's maybe somebody who at one time had you guys as an option. You know what I'm saying? Or there's one person who's now seeing you guys as the most viable option. Because it's in reverse. Usually it could just be they have like delusions of grandeur, meaning that they can see this becoming something that maybe it can't. I don't know. It could for some of y'all, but for others of you, it may not. Because they may be married, but they may be like playing it up to be something else that it can't. You know what I'm saying? So like if they're married, then they be talking like, we're going to get married and all this shit. How, Mr. Leroy? How, Susan? If you're married or if you're in a relationship, how are we going to do that? You know what I mean? Or like, or it's something along the lines of that. If it wasn't a relationship, it's just something, because like the Seven of Cups could be delusions in some way. So maybe this is somebody who's delusional in some way. You know what I'm saying? Like they're a good storyteller too. I got this Ace of Swords and I got this Seven of Cups. So they're a good storyteller. You may catch them in lies. That might be also something too. You may catch them in lies a lot. Because like they like to like play shit up. That's what I noticed. This somebody likes to play shit up. So you may catch them in lies. All right. Like they're a vivid storyteller too. And it's somebody who's loyal. Hey, there we go. Yeah, we got the Empress. So that's again Libra Taurus energy again. So we got Scorpio, Libra Taurus. So this is somebody who's also like codependent. They maybe have a partner. They may be married. This is like somebody who's spoiled. They're used to getting their way. They're entitled. They think that the world revolves around them. That's where the delusions of grandeur comes from. So there's maybe somebody who either tried to treat you guys like an option, you know what I mean, didn't really value you at one time, but now they're like recognizing like, oh, I need to heal this relationship. You got some real value. My bad. You know what I mean? So like now they see that, you know what I'm saying? But at one time, maybe they tried to dilute it and make it seem like you're not that valuable. You're not that great. You don't have that much to offer. Maybe they didn't say that, because the Seven of Cups sometimes isn't like saying that. It's just like implying it. It could be insinuated. You know what I mean? Especially if they're not making a choice or making an option, or they weren't really like investing. You know what I mean? So they may put up this facade of sometimes like doing more, or being more like active in the relationship than they really are, or being there more for you than they really are. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got this maybe a money man, money woman, or like I was gonna say like a money hungry type of person, because we got the Empress in reverse with the King of Pentacles. So I think this is somebody who may like be a sugar daddy at times, or somebody who's like knows how to use their money, use their finances. They like spoil people, but they want you to be like dependent on them. So it's maybe somebody who like, or just maybe somebody who's dependent on you, like they're entitled to what you have. You know what I mean? And they put on a facade of like being more active or being more involved in a relationship than what they really are with you guys. All right. I also kind of feel like there's somebody who's like into their appearance a lot. They feel inadequate around you guys, so they don't really feel like they can do much for you. You know what I mean? For some of y'all, it's maybe your past partners, or they may feel like you're keeping them as an option, or you would have them as an option. Like they, because sometimes with this Empress in reverse, it could be like not feeling worthy enough, or not feeling lovable enough, or not feeling, I don't know, just like they're just not feeling appreciated in a way too. It could be even that. Like, but it could sometimes be like maybe they feel like they've done more than what they needed to. We got a Hermit in reverse. So somebody could be a little socially awkward too, or just not around a lot of people. With the Hermit, they're just not around. They don't deal with a lot of people, so maybe they kind of come off as like having an issue, like communicating with people, and like treating people like people. You know what I mean? Because sometimes King of Pentacles could be somebody very materialistic. Hey, what's up, Catherine? They may be very materialistic or really focused on money. Like if it's a woman, she's used to dating men who have money. And if this is a man, he's used to dating like the prettier women, and like spoiling them, and then like tag like I was gonna say tagging them along, or like stringing them along, or like putting up a facade or this illusion of like it being more than what it is. Like that's their game. They have like an MO. So some of y'all, they're healing that, and then for others of you, because this is somebody who wants a long-term relationship. That's what I'm saying. That this is somebody who wants a long-term relationship. So like if it's a woman, she was a guy's girl, or she was like a man eater. She was pretty good at getting women. I mean, getting men. And if it's a man, this is somebody who's a woman's man in a way. Like he knows what to do. He knows how to get her shit, do shit. You know what I mean? They know how to dress. They know how to present themselves. They present themselves like a husband or a wife. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But anyway, they feel inadequate around you guys. It's your independence, because we got the Hermit here. It's your independence, or it's just the fact that they don't really know you guys. They don't really know how to approach you guys. You know what I mean? They may feel like you guys have a lot of other options, high quality suitors, or high people who pay for you or take care of you and some shit like that. So they may be kind of insecure around that, or they just may feel like you expect a lot. You know what I mean? But they don't really know. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Somebody who does see you guys as a temptation, though, if it's like a newer person, or I don't know, in some way they see you guys as a temptation, or they see you guys as like a guilty pleasure in some way. So that's why I say, like, if they're married, then they see you as like they're like a pleasure seeker, like a moment to have fun. Maybe even their second wife, spouse, husband, whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. You'd be like a second runner up, and they treat you the same though. I wouldn't gonna lie to you. They'll treat you the same. They'll buy some shit for you the same way they buy some shit for her or for him. They'll spoil you the same way they'll spoil them too. So it's one of those. It's somebody who is loyal though. I guess there's different versions of loyalty. There's different versions of loyalty. You know what I mean? This somebody who wants to build. Stability with the King of Pentacles. Somebody wants to build, but they also want you to like depend on them. They need you to need them. That's what this is. They need you to need them. So you need to put on a facade sometimes of like acting like you can't do shit on your own. Because you being able to do shit on your own is a little scary, and it would imply that any day you could pick up and leave. So that's part of their insecurity. That like, I'll invest in you, because King of Pentacles is somebody who invests for the long time. But with the Page of Pentacles behind it, somebody who feels insufficient with what they would give you. Like, if I give you this, I don't think that it would be effective enough to keep you. You know what I mean? Like, even if they feel like even if I gave you my best, you wouldn't stay. You know what I mean? Because you don't need it. They feel like you don't need them. So that's where the issue is. You know what I mean? So like, you need to like put on a facade of needing this person if you would like this person to stay around. You know what I mean? So act like, I don't know, tickets, I don't know, whatever. Just act like you need them. Oh, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Just act like you need them. All right. So it could be a Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus. It's a lot of that. Scorpio. All earth energy. Oh my, all earth energies. Some of y'all, they may be a business owner too. I think that's it. Like this may be also somebody who's used to like being spoiled themselves. So that might be part of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like how do I spoil you and I'm always getting spoiled? You know what I mean? Like, have you ever ran into somebody who be like, I'm always in charge of my relationships. They always be spoiling me. And then you be like, yeah, me too. Now what? Where we go from here? If you're used to being the star in a relationship, I'm used to being the star in a relationship. What do we do now? There's got to be a compromise. You be the star Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll be the star Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Sunday, we just take a break. Nobody be the star. You know what I mean? How about that? Dang. That's how I be, y'all. I'm like, hey, man, look. Maybe you was the star in that previous relationship. They needed a mom. You know what I mean? Maybe I was the star in my previous relationship. They needed a dad. All right, let's negotiate. What do we do here? He said, if you know at any moment I can get up and leave, then you better be on your best behavior. That's how I feel too. You feel me? You gotta treat me right. It's a luxury. Relationships are a luxury because technically we all should be able to do it on our own. But like when we get together, that's the luxury of 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, or multitudes of people working together for the same goal to get there faster, more efficiently. That is a luxury because nobody got to show up and help you. Nobody got to do shit for you. It's a luxury when people are around you. All right. So, Virgo, who's craving it? Ooh, somebody with some monies. Somebody with some money. This could be somebody who you guys are fated to meet. Second house. This could also be end up being one of those long-term relationships. All right. If it's not necessarily a long-term relationship, it'd be one where you guys build stability, build up some resources, build up some financial capital. You know what I'm saying? It could be one of those relationships where you guys maybe I would say maybe it's like you guys kind of working on financial like like personal finances. So maybe it's somebody who helps you get your finances right or expresses like or teaches you ways of like building structure, security in your life. You know what I mean? Longevity in your life. So it's maybe a hard worker, very productive type of person. You're fated to meet them though. So this would be somebody who also, if they're not necessarily like even a hard worker and all that bullshit, then it's just gonna be somebody who like agrees with your value system, how you think things should go. They're with that. Yeah, I think that too. How you think relationships should play. Yeah, me too. I think that too. You may think that this is a yes man or a yes woman, but they're not. They're not. You're just meant to meet these type of romantic connections or this type of romantic situation. All right, so there's somebody who cares a lot about their possessions, cares a lot about like their finances. They're confident. Could be an Aries, could be Aquarius. They could also be very free spirited, come and go as they please. They must have money. All right, or at least just to have some type of financial backing. You know what I mean? So they maybe just like taking this random risk towards some of y'all. If they don't have money themselves, maybe they came from money. Because the second house, sometimes I was thinking is like ancestral money, maybe generational money. So maybe they even come from money with somebody else, like you know what I mean, or their family has money, has always had money, or they're part of I don't know. Maybe they, I don't know. I kind of get the vibe of them like being able to come and go as they please. So it's maybe somebody who's going to show you guys that too, like show you guys how to be able to like come and go as you please because your money is good, your stability. You built a foundation. Now you can go out and venture. So there's maybe somebody who takes you guys on like random adventures, shows you guys different experiences. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we got a King of Pentacles in reverse. It's definitely a money man or a money woman or a materialistic man, materialistic woman. Don't really matter because even if it was a materialistic woman, she probably got some money too. You know what I mean? Like she probably don't just like your money. She got some money, but she only cares about money. You know what I'm saying? So it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer. All right, but we do got Cancer. We got Queen Cups. So this doesn't be somebody who's gonna love you guys or wants to love you guys. And they got the Seven of Pentacles. They see potential in y'all. So it's somebody who's patient with you, understanding. Somebody who likes to listen to you. They like to like have that witty back and forth banter with you too. So it's somebody who always got something like clever to say. You know, they're pretty funny. For somebody, I was gonna say they comment because if I would want sometimes like somebody who comments or like starts up like conversations to like you know maybe like heat up the room or like just to like to entertain you guys at times. So like they could be funny, witty, you know what I mean, charming at the same time. But like it's sometimes like it's well timed with the jokes or it's well timed with like their remarks. So somebody who's clever, the way they say stuff, you're like, oh, that was like it's like they can think on their feet. You're like, oh, okay, that was kind of funny. That was you got that. That was a good one. So they're somebody who's real random. Like even with the King of Pentacles in verse, it's real random. The King of Pentacles verse is somebody who can sometimes procrastinate or not really put all the effort forward to situations. So it's somebody like that where they're kind of random and like you know, like some days they really invest in the situation, which really makes you feel like, oh shit, we're getting somewhere. You know, and they do all the like responsible shit that you would want them to do, but they just don't do it all the time. You're like, damn it. It's like when they feel like it. So maybe whenever they're in town, when they're in town, or when you're in town, or whenever you see them, then they're like, hey, yo, I'm about to spend this money on you. I'm about to get you something. I was thinking about you, for real, for real. It's that, because the Queen of Cups. It's somebody who cares about you. They know what you need. I was thinking about you. I got you this gift. You know, I was in Bali and I bought you this. You know what I'm saying? I was over here on the east side and I seen this and I thought, damn, my baby Virgo will want this. Let me get her something. Let me get him something. You look nice in this, boo. Got you a cardigan, bitch. Why would you give me a cardigan? Do I look like a fucking cardigan guy? You know what I'm saying? But like, you might like the shit that they get you, but they do kind of know with the Queen of Cups. They know what you like. They know what you like. I guarantee they know what you like. All right. So this may be also somebody who feel like fighting for you, fighting for the connection, fighting to see you like them. You know what I mean? Like, and if it's a past person, they're leaving the door open for y'all because they still see potential. So it could be a Pisces, Taurus. They're leaving the door open for you guys. They may be lingering on a previous relationship though, but like they leaving an opportunity for y'all if you guys wanted to like get in there a little bit. If you just wanted to like try your hand, you know what I mean? They probably have a lot of other people fighting for their attention because we do got a Five of Wands here. But with the King of Pentacles, it's probably, especially if it's a man and he got money or he got resources or he got status or he's like stable, he got people that's like fighting for him. And if it's a woman, she's got guys who's willing to spend on her. They be like trick daddy, big time, big time. You know what I mean? So like there's it's stiff competition for this person. You know what I'm saying? So they like, you know, they just ain't gonna take anything. That's what I'm gonna say. They just ain't gonna take anything. But like they leaving an opportunity for you. Like if you wanna like throw your hat in the ring, then yeah, I fuck with you. I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like this would be somebody who will put some effort in too. If you guys do, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna take a risk and try y'all. So this may be like them comment or interact with you in some way. Because Five of Wands could be like playful, it could be banter, it could be back and forth. It's an interaction because it's a five. So some type of interaction that you guys would have. You know what I mean? It could even be like them testing you, just testing the waters. Like, you know what I mean? Just kind of seeing like which how you feel about situations. So this could sometimes be like a little jokey joke just to kind of fill it out. Like, what do you think? You know what I mean? Like insinuate, like maybe something else. I don't know. Well, it's not even insinuate. Well, Queen of Cups could insinuate because she's a water sign, so it could be insinuating with the Cancer with his Queen of Cups. Anyway, so they may start trying to figure you out a little bit more though. Just be hanging around, lingering, seeing what could happen. Just hoping that maybe you guys, if you're just a past person, they're hoping you guys come back, hoping that you guys maybe like try to like work it out with them, or at least clear the air with them. Just say anything. Call me a bitch. Anything. Just say something. Tell me I was dumb. I don't know. Just say something. Like, so if it's a past person, they just want you to just say anything, or they just want to say anything. They may just kind of want to see if they can affect you still. They still have some type of like hold over you guys. Nah, I was gonna say a hold, but Eight of Cups is not a hold. Eight of Cups is like, since you've been gone, something's missing. So if it's a past person, since you've been gone, something's missing. I don't feel the same since you've been gone. I miss you. You know what I mean? And they could be frustrated because now coming back, it's going to take a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it's somebody who does crave you guys and they feel like you guys are fated to be in each other's lives. It's usually, whenever North Node shows up, it's usually a challenging connection because outside your comfort zone. We don't normally do this. And it's usually a relationship that has to do with values. So maybe you and them didn't have agreements on values, but like you guys just worked well together. For some of y'all, it could just be like we work well together. Maybe we don't agree with your value system and my value system, but shit, we kind of still make it work. You know what I mean? The Fool here could also be like not your usual type again, or just somebody who's non-traditional in some way. But we also have like a connection because I kind of care about you. You know what I mean? I kind of get you, you get me. I say kinda, and it's just because it's like with the King of Pentacles, like I don't want to be too serious about this situation. You know what I mean? I don't want to get too serious about this. Like you could do all the shit that I would like, but like for some reason I don't want to get too serious. And it may be because they feel like you're waiting on somebody else, or they kind of feel like you guys are very materialistic, very superficial in that way. So they may be gauging you in that way, like, yeah, you're only looking for the best or the most. You know what I mean? You're only with me because I have this or I got that. You know what I mean? So they kind of look at you in that way. You know what I mean? This may be a sports player for some of y'all. With this King of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, they may be a sports player or somebody who's like a business that they can travel and go where they want. It could even be a CEO, but it could be anybody. Like they can just maybe own their own business and it's very competitive and they may be in a competitive field or something like that. Something very intuitive though. Somebody who just gets you. They understand and they're very like just chill whenever you like get upset, there's somebody who knows how to, like, you know, they kind of they brush it off. They're like, oh, you're just upset today. Okay, all right. They don't really care too much. So it could be a Taurus, could be an Aries, could be Aquarius, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Pisces. All right. Okay. So let me say Libra. Who said they doing a research project? Doing a research report. Who's doing a research report? Who said 2 stars? You said men say anything. Men don't say anything. Don't lie on us. Some men say anything. I don't be saying anything. I be saying the real. All right, so Libra, who's craving you right now? Okay, so it's gonna be somebody who you guys either are having a difficult like connection with currently, like it's kind of difficult to wonder where it's going. I got union here, so maybe you're in a relationship with somebody, you don't really know if we're in the relationship. We got the 8th house here, so this could be like we have done stuff together that's like tying us together. We have deeper feelings and emotions, but they probably aren't expressed. You know what I mean? It could even be a taboo connection, one that's like, are we in one? Maybe we shouldn't be in one, but like I'm just around it. Or there's something about it that isn't really like out in the open. It's kind of vague. The relationship. This person may be kind of vague too. They're very imaginative. This somebody probably does a lot of like spacing out, or just like has like a vivid imagination. Like when they talk, they be talking about like a bunch of different stuff. But like you can kind of tell that I'm not gonna say they're lies, but like maybe it's kind of played up too. So it's maybe somebody who wants to do like a joint endeavor with you, or wants to do something with you to try to connect y'all together, which could be anything. Like we can go on a trip. We can, I don't know, we put something together where we both like obligated to it. This is somebody who wants to do something where you guys are obligated to each other in a union. They feel like the quality of life would get better between the both of y'all if you guys were in a relationship. All right, so this is somebody who does normally enhance the quality of life with the people that they date. So that is a good thing, and they're very empowering. So like the way they talk can boost you, can hype you up. They're also somebody who like can do stuff that you need them to do, but like I get them to be like somebody who fluctuates a lot. So they're not always on point in the way that you need them to be. You know what I mean? And then some days they just aren't there. So I don't know. Maybe it's like a come and go, you go as you please relationship, or I don't know. Sometimes the 8th house could also be a relationship that ended, but it's usually a relationship that's on the precipice of like we're about to go to a deeper level, but like how deep? Like we haven't talked about it, but like I feel like we're getting closer. But like, are we getting closer? Because you're not really saying anything. So like, if it's a new person, this is somebody who you guys will feel like an instant connection to, but like not really know if they feel that same way with you. And even if they're like interacting with you or dealing with you, it's not really clear because it's Neptune energy. It's not really clear. So it could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio. So even if you talk to them, because the 8th house is here, which usually means that you have like a deep talk, a deep conversation with them. You know what I'm saying? Like deep conversations about things that maybe you normally wouldn't talk about in public, or you just wouldn't like tell strangers, but you'd be telling them. So that's why I sometimes could feel like you guys are like getting closer, or they just do this with you, where they explain to you stuff that normally they wouldn't have shared with others, and you'd be like, well, why are they telling me that? Why they feel the need to like express that to me? You know what I'm saying? So this is someone who does have some resources. Now they may be getting money from other people, so they may have like a business that maybe kind of like, it could be spiritual, but it could also be a business where other people just invest in them. So you may kind of wonder where they get their money from, and you don't see where they get their money from. You know what I mean? Sometimes it could be like they could be like out in the street or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever they be doing. So this could be like a dancer, content creator. Like they could do OnlyFans. They could be selling illegal cigars. They could be doing anything. They could be just doing anything. Like you don't really know where they get their money from, but they be getting it from other people, and it seems like they be having it. So like, and then you don't really know how much money they really have. So it may even be that too. It's like I don't know how much money they really got, but I feel like they got something. You know what I mean? Like they kind of mislead you a lot. So like you don't like, that's why I say they kind of play it up a lot about what they have going on. But like, is that really what you got going on? I don't know. But anyway, they're trying to tie themselves to you. This is somebody who wants to. They don't like being on their own. This is somebody who likes relationships or wants a relationship. So they just like having people around, especially if they get like comfortable with you. The lines could get blurry because of the Neptune energy. The lines could get blurry. Now we're in a relationship, but we never talked about a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, how do we get here? And why do I feel this way that I feel? But we're not really like clear about why we feel the way we feel. I got Sag because I seen that Temperance in reverse. So if somebody else, a foreign person, or somebody who's at a distance, or somebody who just came from a different area, so maybe they're not like from your town, your city, or whatever, or something. All right. They may also have like a lot of world experience. Seven of Wands could be a Leo. So there's maybe somebody who takes advantage of you guys, but you don't really know why they take advantage of you, or you don't really understand like how they be taking advantage of you. Like it kind of feels like they overwhelm you at times emotionally, but like you don't know why you feel that way about them, and they don't know why they feel this way about you. They just be feeling deep about y'all. You know what I mean? So it could be a Libra, somebody who's real, who's like they tell you stuff that you don't want to hear sometimes. They tell you the harsh truth sometimes. It's gonna be somebody who lets you down at times. They let you down. Yes, they do. They let you down. All right, this is somebody who lets you down. They're probably a little dishonest at times too with you when it comes to their feelings. Like they don't be vulnerable. Like they only be vulnerable when they're upset or when they feel like they're about to give up or when you give up. That's when they want to tell you the truth. It's like, oh, okay, well, if you're done like putting in the energy or effort with me, then I guess I'll tell you I really love you. Why you want to tell me now? So it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, so some of y'all may not be attracted to them like that because of the Ace of Wands. You may not be attracted to them like that, or you just may not just be as like passionate as you once were about them. If it's a past person, if it's a newer person, it's somebody who doesn't feel confident enough to initiate with y'all, doesn't feel confident enough to put any effort, time. They may feel like it'd be a waste of energy because they can't really tell how you feel about them. You know what I mean? So it's like, I kind of would, but like, I don't know. You're not really giving me any signs, any clues that you're into me. You know what I mean? So like, this somebody probably could be looking for signs. You know what I mean? They're not really defensive around you. They don't want to be defensive. There's somebody who also like, so this is somebody who was once defensive between y'all, or you may have felt they would be defensive towards you. They weren't because of the Neptune energy. It could be confusing because you can't really read them. Like you may think like, oh, I'm talking to them, but they're not like expressing themselves the way that I'm expressing myself. So maybe they don't like me. You know what I mean? So you could have felt, for some of y'all, you could have felt like they weren't attracted to you, but this could also just be somebody who doesn't feel like you're attracted to them. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. Yeah, we got Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they definitely don't feel like you're attracted to them. They don't think that you. So there's somebody who could be a little frustrated with you guys because you're not reaching out, you're not initiating, you're not passionate like you once were anymore. So you make them feel insecure, and that's probably where that like them not putting the energy, the effort, the time, really investing because you make them feel insecure physically. You know what I mean? So we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So some of y'all, maybe somebody has issues like getting it up. If it's not necessarily getting it up, then it's just like somebody who just has issues initiating because they don't feel attractive to you. So it's like, damn, if she don't like me or he don't like me, like they don't want to like put their energy into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to like get involved in that way if you don't really find me attractive. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. So it's really based around how you view them. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Leo, Sag, Aries. So it's maybe somebody you work with, because I got Three of Pentacles here. So it's maybe somebody who you guys once worked with, or it's maybe somebody you guys once interacted with, or they may live in your neighborhood, or they kind of feel like you guys aren't attracted to them. Like you guys, so like maybe if it, let's just say that, because let's say that they're not having like issues, right? Or they're not like, I don't know, whatever. Let's say they're not doing that. Then it's just them like not wanting to initiate and not wanting to like show you their best efforts or show you their best like talents, because they're like, you don't find me attractive. So like, this would be like a guy that maybe just has sex with you, but like doesn't eat it, or a girl that doesn't give head or whatever. Because like, you're not really attracted to me. I don't want to like degrade myself, or I don't want to like, you know what I'm saying? They feel like you don't like them. Because the Three of Swords, and again, I got Aquarius, I got Ten of Swords. They feel like you don't like them, like you're not attracted to them. So this is somebody who's afraid to initiate because they don't like, I'm not gonna waste my time and you don't like me. You're hard to read. I don't know if you even want me to like pursue you. I don't know if you want me to put time into it. So I gave you a whole bunch of different scenarios with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands had a whole bunch of things that was going on there. But with the Queen of Wands, this could also be some, oh, you know what? This could just be somebody who's sexually frustrated. Like the partner, the partners that they may have had, man or woman, the partners that they may have had, they either are no longer attracted to them or they're just not getting good sex. It's one of those. They're just not getting the sex that they like. Maybe you were able to please them in the way that they liked, or you were like, I don't know, you just weren't as emotional because like maybe they're dealing with somebody who's very emotional, very sometimey, wishy-washy. You know what I mean? Some days they're into it, some days they aren't, and they feel like they're wasting time with another relationship for some of y'all. So it's maybe somebody who's like wanting to initiate with you, but also doesn't really know if you like them, doesn't know if you want them around. Ten of Swords could be it could be intimidated, nervous. So it's any of those like if it's a coworker or somebody who you guys see frequently, they're afraid to be the one to initiate. They're afraid to say something because they don't even know if you find them attractive, and they don't want to look dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to look crazy. I say something to you. You know what I'm saying? You said, damn, he said he suffers from ED. What? What? My bad. So, yeah, it's somebody who fantasizes about you guys or dreams about you guys or be thinking about you guys or whatever. They're going to try to initiate with you guys in that way. So, also, I kind of feel like they're going to, I don't know, I want to say put some type of illusion. This may be more like a sexual thing for this person, for some of y'all. Like, it doesn't, it seems like it can go far, but it's like a relationship that with the Neptune energy is going to be a confusing relationship. It ain't going to be one that's like clear and direct. You're going to always wonder, like, well, how do they feel about me? What's really going on? Are we into it or are we not? Because like this maybe somebody, sometimes the Queen of Wands in reverse could be the other woman. So it could be like a other man or other woman. They may have some shit like that going on. All right. I know with the Neptune energy though, it'd be one of those relationships where you guys just feel drawn to each other and also feel connected, but not know why you feel connected. We just be dealing with each other. It's intense. We may end and we get right back together. But why we end? We never solved it. We never healed the issue. So it's one of those. All right, anyway, let me get some. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra. I mean, not Libra. Scorpio, Pisces. Oh, yeah, it is Libra. Libra, Leo. Okay. All right. So they're craving you guys. Oh, yeah, of course. With the Queen of Wands, they definitely craving you all for sex. They're sexually frustrated. Yeah, hell yeah. They're like, yo, please, I need some. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right. Okay, so Scorpio. Oh, he loves sex. But what if he's not attracted to her? Should he be getting hard for a woman he's not attracted to? I'm just kind of curious. I'm just trying curious. Like, what if you don't like her? Why would you be getting rocked for a woman you don't like? Or what if she does something that turns you off? Like, what if she stink? Should you still be ready to go? Like, I'm ready to go. Like, there's no, men are not allowed to be turned off. That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, damn, men not allowed to be turned off? See, I know Libra man pops those pills that be at the gas station. There's a bunch of men that do that. Now, see, if she's doing that, that's one thing. If he can't get right after that, that's something different. That's something different. She's sucking that dick. That's real. That's something totally different. All right, so Scorpio, it's going to be somebody who's unexpected. It's maybe somebody who disrupts you, interrupts you, randomly reaches out, randomly hits you. Could be an Aquarius. It's going to be somebody who's in your community or somebody who's in your environment. It's going to be somebody who's going to probably try to work a deal, maybe be friendly. It may start off as friends. It's maybe an unexpected friend or somebody who you guys kind of didn't see connecting with or some shit like that. They may also have like a large social group or a large community or a large network or maybe a large follower count, something. All right, something like that. All right, so this is going to be somebody who's not really your usual type, meaning that you normally don't deal with this type of person. But there's going to be somebody who's probably going to be easy to get along with. You guys could probably tolerate them. I can see you guys tolerating them because they are pretty social. And it says somebody who's like pretty good at talking. They get good oversight or good insight. Could be Aquarius, could be a Scorpio Pisces. I seen that judgment there. The judgment upright means, oh, and we got the sun here. So judgment upright also means that this is somebody who's looking for signs of attraction between y'all, looking for signs that they're having an impact on you. So like an impact could be anything. Like if you guys live in the same community or if you guys are in the same environment regularly or in the same environment at any time, then this would be, sometimes 11th house, I'm thinking of Aquarius is like online. So it could be also in online. So this would be like somebody who's also looking for signs that you're attracted to them in some way, even if it's online, in whatever way. Like, do you heart their pictures? Do you like their pictures? Do you comment? Do you tell them they're handsome, attractive, or beautiful, whatever? Do you say stuff to them? Like they're looking for those little signs or indications that you want to have conversation with them. Because that 5 of Swords in reverse is like, do you want to talk? Are you open? Like, am I having some type of effect on you? Like, do you see me walk by? Am I fine as fuck or not? Tell me. Do you see me? If you're scrolling on your timeline and I come down, am I fine to you? What the fuck? Tell me. Do you see me? It's one of those. And it's probably intense in that way with the Five of Swords and that judgment. It's probably intense in that way too, where they probably would have cussed you out if they knew you pretty well. You know what I'm saying? So I assume that they don't know y'all because of this unexpected energy. So we got the judgment here. So it's an easygoing person. So yeah, so they probably wouldn't cuss you out. They're pretty cool. It's a pretty easygoing person. It takes a lot to get them fed up. They may be into the medical field. They may be into the health field. It's maybe somebody who does like fasting, spirituality. Maybe they're in college or like collegiate studies. So maybe they do online study. Maybe they do research and shit. They may be foreign because of the temperance, which is Sag energy. They may be foreign. You guys may also be on the same life path though. Like, so you guys may be doing the same type of shit. Not necessarily the same career, but like maybe you guys do the same type of shit. Whatever that may be. Like maybe you're an artist, they're an artist. Maybe you in nursing school, they're in nursing school. Maybe you're in psychology, they're in psychology. Whatever you can. You know what I mean? I'm giving you examples. Like they could be doing whatever you're doing. There's somebody who can hype you guys up too. We got Ace of Wands. So somebody finds you guys to be physically attractive, hot in that way too, literally. Ace of Wands, 10 of Swords. So somebody probably is a little afraid again to like, I'm gonna say they'll approach you guys, but like what to say to you, how to keep the conversation going, because they feel like you guys keep either going to the same pattern, like they initiate, but like it doesn't go anywhere. So like this, and initiate can just be like they say hi. Now what? Hi. Then they say hi every time they see you. Hi. Or they see you say hi whenever they see you. It's like kind of like they initiate, but like they don't go any further than that. You know what I mean? Like 10 of Swords, like it doesn't go anywhere. Because maybe somebody who got shut down. If it was somebody that you did talk to, you guys may have shut them down because maybe they weren't your usual type. Maybe they were like bothering you. Because 10 of Swords can sometimes be like a bother. Like if they bothered you or you guys had some type of ending, then they're looking to like heal that with the Temperance in this 11th house, because it looks like a partnership or a deal. So they're looking to come to some type of conclusion. And earlier when I split the deck, it was a Five of Swords in reverse, which means that they want to negotiate, clear the air, come to some type of peaceful resolution between us. I see things from a higher perspective, and that judgment was in there when I split the deck early too. So that also could be like forgiveness, sweeping shit under the rug. I forgive, I forget. That was in the past. There's a learning lesson between us. Let's see what we can do. Hey there, Silent Priestess. It's a snow day here too. Well, it's not snowing now, but it was snowing earlier. So they want to see what you guys could do. What could we be? So there's going to be something abnormal between y'all. This connection or this interaction that you're going to have with them, because you're going to have an interaction with them. They're probably going to reach out with this Ace of Wands. I get them to be the one to initiate. You know what I mean? They're just going to be feeling confident enough to be like, hey, what's up? What you doing? I don't know if they're going to say what you doing, because that might piss you off. Because the Five of Swords in reverse, they're not trying to do anything that will piss you off. So they probably come in a more pleasant way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe more like optimistic and jovial, like hey, what's the deal? What's the haps? You know what I mean? Like hype you up. This is a hype you up type of person. They may be a drinker too. So maybe it's an invite to do something or to go somewhere or something like that. You said better come with a hard penis. Yeah, that's what the Ace of Wands is. Hey there, Anita. Anita B. So yeah, this could be the Ace of Wands. They could be slinging that dick. They could be, you know what I mean? Or this could be somebody who's a little bit slender. I feel like they take care of their health, or they focus on their health, or they're into like a healing field. This could be a social worker, because we got 11th house. It could be social workers, it could be a counselor, psychiatrist, doctor. They have a community or a network of people that they deal with, and they care about the livelihood of others. So this is somebody who cares about the people who are around them. They build community wherever they go. And people see them as a big deal because they always come in and they make situations better. So they may be, like I said, a healer, even if they're not necessarily like in the healing field, doing tarot, doing astrology or none of shit, or doing any of the shit that I'm talking about, like where they actually are healing people, maybe even for finances or money for school, whatever. They may not even be doing that. They may just be very good at like seeing people's problems, making them feel better about it, and then letting them go about their day. So this could be like a homeless man or homeless woman. Not saying I doubt you would care that a homeless man or woman is like craving you guys right now, but I'm just giving you an example that it could be somebody like that, where like they may not have like this high status position in like society, but like they do a great job of making people feel like 100%. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and for the most part, they seem to be attractive or at least easy to get along with. At least easy to get along with. We got Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Sag. So they kind of seem taller or leaner. If they're not taller or leaner, then they just got like a lot of vitality, a lot of energy, a lot of spunk to them. You know what I mean? But they be needing a lot of breaks. So I don't know if you can, maybe you work with them, because I did see that Three of Pentacles. Did I see Three of Pentacles earlier? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. So some of y'all maybe used to work with them, or you do work with them, or you've been in the same community. You guys just probably didn't interact with each other, because the Three of Pentacles in reverse is like we all have our own little goals and our own little agendas for what we're doing. We're just around. You know what I mean? So some of y'all work with them, but you're like didn't work with them, or like you guys are around them, but like we're not like around them on a regular. So it's like it's giving that type of vibe. But this is somebody who wants to work with you guys, or wants to like join forces with you guys, or wants to connect to you guys, or like, and if it's a past person, they want to heal with you guys, but it's unexpected because it's not how they normally act with you. You're like, come on now. Like, come on now. This is not how you be acting. You're acting a little bit abnormal today. What's up with you? So it's gonna be somebody who you're gonna feel that way about, because you will get communication from them, or you will get some type of initiation from them, and then they're gonna be trying to gauge the interaction. Like if they say hi, they're gonna gauge like how'd you say hi back. Like, what was your body language like? They're going to be into that type of shit. You know what I mean? So, like, this is somebody who's probably into, like, psychology in a way with this temperance, where they do this good job of, like, kind of knowing people and knowing how people do stuff and knowing, like, mannerisms and, like, responses that people normally do. So, like, this is somebody who's into that. All right. Anyway, let me get some. This could be a Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius. Maybe Gemini, Aquarius, Sag, Aquarius. All right. So, Saggies. Oh, you said notifications was not good to you? Yeah. Sometimes they be doing that. That's crazy because I ain't been live in like 3 days. Oh yeah, that's what we do. We be reading people. That's what we do. There's a bunch of different spiritual practitioners, males too. You'd be surprised how many men are like spiritual practitioners. I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, y'all into that? How'd you find out? Who told you? Was your girlfriend one? Did I do that? Did I do this one? I think I did. I did that. I did that one. All right, I guess we're back on gold. All right, so we on Sag. All right, so Sag. Who's craving you right now? Opposition. Cancer. All right, so it's gonna be somebody who doesn't really feel the same way you feel, or you don't feel the same way they feel. So it's maybe somebody who feels like you guys are connected, wants to be devoted to you guys, but this may be somebody who like poses a threat to maybe other connections, or somebody who's probably seeking balance between y'all, because the opposition is here, which could mean like somebody who wants to take lead in the relationship, but like they have an issue taking lead in the relationship because maybe you don't need a leader. You know what I mean? Or like you want to take lead in a relationship, but they don't need a leader, or they have issues allowing somebody to take lead. So it can even be that too. It could be one or two. All right, but anyway, somebody who maybe is a little fertile. So maybe they're wanting to like nest up, have kids, have a family, because the moon shows up first. I was thinking it's maybe somebody who wants to have like a relationship, but maybe you're not like there with that. Like it kind of gives a vibe like you're not there with that yet. I'm not devoted in that way yet. You know what I mean? So they pose like a threat to maybe your comfort, to your emotional well-being. Like, you annoy me. Maybe they annoy y'all, or they just, I don't know, they just kind of come off very passionate. They want to be devoted to you. You know what I mean? So maybe with the moon, I think a clingy and opposition. Yeah, it could be somebody you guys had a family with, or were once married, because we got the Empress, and I seen that Ten of Cups. So some of y'all could be somebody you guys were once married with, or once in a long-term relationship. So it could be a Libra, could be a Taurus, or a Pisces. Or it's just somebody who like sees you guys as their ideal partner, if it's like a newer person. And if it's a newer person, it's going to be somebody who reflects you or mirrors you. Like whatever they see you do, they may like instinctually do what they see you do, which could be anything. Like, I'm just giving you an example. Let's say you're at the gym, at work. Maybe you go to the bathroom, they go to the bathroom. Maybe you, I don't know, if you're at the gym and you go over here, they go over there. If you're, I don't know, it's kind of like they want to be in your space. That's why I get that clingy vibe. It's like somebody wants to be in your space. They're devoted. It's somebody who's passionate about you. All right? So it's somebody who also has a lot of internal conflicts about their feelings with you. All right, then. So I don't know. You make them hype. So it could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo. So it's somebody who feels like they miss you or they need you. They don't really know how to be substantial in a relationship, or they don't know how to do stuff that you need them to do. That's what it is. They don't know how to be what you need them to be, or they don't know how to do what you need them to do. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's usually somebody who's selfish and self-possessed. So if they want to be in a relationship, it's because you can do something for them, and it's not because they intend to do something for you. Not saying they can't do something for you. I guess it's that what they would do for you is not what you would want them to do. You know, I don't need that. I don't want you to do that. So it's maybe somebody who you guys have conflict with because you guys have opposing views about relationships or about the connection itself. But they desire you guys. They feel like they understand you. They just feel like you guys just aren't on the same page about shit. You know what I mean? You guys have like a lot of maybe fights, arguments, tension, disagreements, and then never come to a real compromise. But like you guys respect each other. So maybe you guys like have these little arguments, but like you respect them at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't believe how I believe, and you don't feel how I feel. They're very prideful. They may be also very successful too, because we got Nine of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So they may be very successful, or at least material-wise. Like they have stuff. They're independent. They don't like to share with people. They don't like to give to people. But this would be somebody who probably give to you. But it's just like if they give to you, they're like, shh, don't tell nobody I gave you that. You know what I mean? It's like when your grandma gave you candy and your mom told her not to. She's like, don't tell your mom, baby. It's like that. They give you stuff, but they don't want you to tell nobody. Don't tell nobody I gave you that. Don't tell nobody I looked out for you in this way. So it's like somebody would do that. But we got Three of Pentacles. They really they have uncertainty. You may have uncertainty with this person as well. Right? So that's what the opposition is. So like I'm telling y'all, it's a mirror. So if you're uncertain about them, they are uncertain about you too. You know what I mean? So like if you're acting kind of selfish or only focused on you, then me too. Because I don't think you like me either. You know what I mean? Like, so they're mirroring you in that same way. All right. So somebody who wants the acknowledgement of you. Could be Aquarius, could be a Capricorn. We got court cards so far. King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. All right, so it's maybe a teacher, authoritarian, somebody who's in the public eye, but also very independent, or like very to themselves. They don't talk to a lot of people. We got Four of Swords here. They don't talk to a lot of people. Could be a Libra. So maybe if you guys talk to this person, anytime I've ever seen the Four of Swords in describing people, it's usually somebody who's always laying down. Like if you call them on FaceTime, they're laying down, they're chilling, they're relaxing. They don't really ever seem to be like too busy or too like worried about shit. You know what I'm saying? They seem to always have their head on straight because we got King of Swords here. So they always seem to have their head on straight, or always seem to like be able to take care of shit. At least it looks like that way. You know what I mean? Or at least that's how they talk. Like, oh yeah, I got that. Nah, that's cool. I got it. Like they always seem to kind of like know what to do. It just seems like there's somebody who knows what to do. All right. But they don't really know what to do with you. That's the issue here. That's where the opposition is, because probably what would have worked with everybody else isn't working with you. It's like I would normally do this, and I get this from relationships. And it works. With you, it doesn't work. So it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. So anyway, somebody who's wavering, though. I guess so. I guess they're having internal conflict about reaching out, talking to you. Queen of Pentacles is off the throne with it in reverse. So that means that somebody wants to get out and like approach you, or wants to like initiate. Six of Cups. There we go. That's a reconciliation. So they would like to reconcile with you guys. It's maybe somebody you guys know from your childhood or known from your past. So if it's a past person, I like to link up again. Let's be friends. Let's kick it. They remember the good times. There's somebody who remembers the good times. You know what I mean? They remember like that little, even if it was just a little moment that you guys had, they remember the good times. Yeah, ain't no sex in this time, Marie. I know you was a little freaky there, a little horny or something. You was wondering what they was going to say. What they going to say? I know sex is coming. Ain't no sex this time. It don't seem that way. Nah, right now it look like they're being responsible. We got King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. This is a responsible person. This is somebody who wants to make themselves seem responsible, seem mature, seem like they're on their business. I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just saying they want to make sure that you see them in that light, because the Queen of Swords, King of Swords can sometimes be somebody who's controlling. So they kind of want you to see them in that light. Like, I got this. I'm good. I can take care of myself. I can handle business. I don't need a partner. All right. We got Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. So some of y'all, they've lost weight, or they do something like that. They've focused on themselves a lot. They're focused on themselves a lot. They may have a very attractive body, because we got the world here. Anytime I see body in the star, anytime I see body, it's in the Nine of Pentacles. They look like they be having their shit together. They be looking like they had their shit together. You know what I'm saying? They may, for some of y'all, they may be codependent on other people. Like maybe they have like a partner. So some of y'all, they may be married. They may be devoted. That's just some of y'all. Some of y'all, they may be married. They may be devoted. They may be in a connection. They may be. All right. And if they are, it's because of kids. Because we got Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. Those two people don't normally go together. I mean, they can, but like they be together for more rational reasons. Like we're together because of our bills, or we be together because we want to raise a family. We don't really love each other like that, but like we together because maybe we have kids. You know what I'm saying? We want to be together because you know what I mean, like practical reasons. It has to make rational sense with the king of swords and queen of pentacles. Like there needs to be a value system, or there needs to be something that we can gain from this. This is somebody who cares a lot about that. Eight of Pentacles, but they want to build with you. So I don't know. You could also work with them because they're Eight of Pentacles, but if not, you just kind of know them already. You guys once interacted with them or talked with them, and if it's a past person, they like to fix it and start over again because we got the world here with the Eight of Pentacles. So they like to fix it and work over, like, you know, just try to fix it. Confrontation doesn't always mean like I'm trying to start issues. Confrontation means that I'm trying to confront an issue that we had, and it's on my heart, and I don't, you know what I mean, and I'm devoted to this situation. I want to see something happen here. So this could be somebody who's like looking to build with you guys, looking to repair the connection, or looking to put the effort, work, time, energy into having a stable relationship with y'all, or at least having another beginning, a new beginning with you guys, a brand new, like I'm saying, a brand new cycle. You know what I mean? And they're going to lower their expectations of y'all. So if it's a past person, they're going to lower what they expect you to do, or what they expect you to show up, or how you should be, or, you know what I mean? Like, you don't even got to be like that, Sag. Just be around. That's what they want. Just be around. Just be around. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they really want. They just want you to be around. But they be acting like they don't see you, or they act like they don't want to talk, or they act like they don't want to, like, be involved in that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, bitter in a way. Bitter about something. Maybe they're bitter that they have to do everything on their own, or they're bitter that maybe you're not, like, trying to invest, or they maybe feeling like some of y'all are connected with other people. Like, they feel like maybe you guys have a family or relationship elsewhere. So some of y'all is like that. I don't know. But they're craving y'all. They're wanting to build with y'all. It could be because of your body, because we do got the world here and we got the star here, which is a lot of body here. So it could be that. It could be because of your body. Or it could be because, like, the relationship itself looks like it would be good on paper. Like, if you can take care of yourself and I can take care of myself, then maybe I could save some money. Like, they'd want to be together with you because maybe you could save some money with this Queen of Pentacles. It'd be like, it's more, yeah. Build up some money. Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. They would like to build up some money, or build up some type of, like, structure in their life, some type of consistency. So then maybe they look at a relationship as like consistency. Like, me and you together would make better progress. We'll be a better team. Blah, 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 blah. That type of shit. All right. They're perfectionists, though. They care a lot about, like, how things are going to turn out, though. That's their issue. Very strategic and always trying to, like, be ahead of shit, thinking ahead and all that stuff, when they're never really, like, in their emotions, or never really, like, in their feelings to be able to trust their instincts. They're just kind of like, I mean, well, we got the moon here, so they do have instinct. I don't know. I guess they have issues believing in their instinct or trusting their instincts. So that might be it, too. They try to make logical and rational decisions when it comes to relationships. So it could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Aquarius, Virgo. It's a well-dressed person, too, y'all. They be dressed up. They gotta make sure they look good. They gotta make sure they look good. So you would think this person probably has some money, and they probably do, because King of Swords, all kings usually are people who have, like, a business that they run, or have some type of high leadership position where they're able to take care of others. So I would assume that they have some, like, a high position or some type of good job or status that, like, they're able to take care of others, or able to focus on others, or some shit like that. What else was I about to say? There was something else I was about to say. They may have kids. If they don't have kids, they just may be a little younger, or just romanticize relationships. All right, so we on Capricorn. Okay. He can look dusty if you want. Dang. He can look dusty from time to time. Y'all be dating men that be looking dusty. Y'all be going right out with them. I thought there was this saying I seen on Instagram too, where it was like, I dress like this, or I work like this so that my girl can look like this, and then she be having, like, heels and her nails done and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. Anyway, Capricorn. Who's craving you right now? Ooh, this could be somebody who wants a partnership. This could be, for somebody else, maybe somebody who's in a partnership. But if not, this could be somebody who's looking at you guys as long-term partnership, long-term relationship, long-term commitment. All right, they're kind of confused about how you guys view them or how you guys see them. So we got the Neptune and the Saturn, but you guys are fated to meet them. So it could be a Libra, could be a Capricorn, could be a Pisces. All right, so you guys are fated to meet this person. You guys are going to learn a lot from them. And you guys may also kind of wonder, like, where is the relationship going? Like, is it stable? Are we really building? You may wonder that, but you guys will be in a relationship. So it's got to be a confusing relationship that you guys are going to be in, or that they are in. So if they're in one, they're in a confusing relationship. And if you guys have one, it's going to be a confusing relationship, because this may be somebody who's kind of strict. With the Saturn energy here, this may be somebody who's kind of strict, kind of like complex too. There's a certain way they like to do stuff, but they don't always say it, but then they do say it. But then when they say it, it's kind of like at the wrong time. So that might, because like this could be like one of those relationships where you're not really used to dealing with this type of person. I'm not going to say that they're not your usual type. I'm just going to say like maybe you're not used to dealing with this type of person, because this could be somebody who's like back and forth with you, kind of petty in a way, kind of petty. Because the Libra energy gives me like, whatever you do to me, I do to you. If you don't do this for me, then I'm not doing it for you. If you don't text me, I'm not going to text you. If you don't share with me, I'm not going to share with you. So it kind of gives that vibe. You know what I mean? But like, you don't really know why they act the way they act. They probably don't even know why they act the way they act. Because we do got the Neptune energy here, which could sometimes be somebody who actually sacrifices for the relationship at times, but then they don't know why they sacrifice. And then other times they don't give at all. So some days they're over giving, and then other days they're not giving at all. So this would be like somebody who probably like interacts with you sometimes, and then other days they're just like distant. They're not interacting at all. They can be very social, and when they're very social, they're very pleasant. It's fun to talk to them. You can enjoy it. But then when you're not talking to them, you don't know where you stand, because you're like, well, did we like end on a bad note, or did I say something, or like, you know what I mean? So if it's like a past person, this is somebody who you guys are like you're learning them. It's a little difficult learning them, because Saturn is a complex energy when it comes to relationships. It's complex. They have limitations, and you can see the limitations. You can see it. Like there could always be blockages, which could be anything. It could be distance, it could be age, it could be time, it could be relationship status, it could be value system, it could be anything. It's limitations. So there's gonna be somebody who has like some type of limitations when it comes to relationship. And that might piss you off, because you got these little specifics that I don't like, but they're pleasant. Like the person themselves is pleasant. So like they're charming and they know how to present it. But like, I don't know, like imagine a guy that's like, I don't know, keep your socks on, like in my house or some shit. I don't know. Or like a woman who has like if maybe, I don't know. It could just be, it just make me angry. That's all I can say. It's like, it would just make me angry, because it's confusing, because it doesn't have to be this hard. You know what I mean? But I guess it's something that you're meant to learn because of the North Node. So I guess you're learning how to be compromising, or this person is learning how to compromise when it comes to relationships. So there's maybe somebody who's like, almost like an all or nothing, but like not all or nothing. You know what I mean? Like I want it all, but like, or I don't want nothing. But then at the same time, it's not all or nothing. Like they're willing to compromise. I think they just be like throwing that out there, just trying you, like just what do they call it? Just kind of fishing to see if it worked. Like I'm just testing you, just seeing if it worked. Because Saturn could be a test or an obstacle or something you have to outgrow. So it's something that this person maybe has to outgrow, which could be an issue with dealing with their own feelings and emotions because of the Neptune energy. They may have their own issues with like dealing with their own feelings and emotions. Like, I don't know how to express this to you. I don't know how to assert boundaries. Maybe you have an issue asserting boundaries with this person. Because we got Libra energy here too. This makes them aesthetically pleasing, attractive. They may also have gentler features or softer features, softer face, even if it's a male, like a softer face, or maybe like a baby face, or like a, I don't know, this kind of seem a little ethereal or seem a little spacey. So maybe they space out too. Like during conversations, they just seem like to be elsewhere. Like you could be talking to them and they just be like gone. Even if you don't talk to them, you may just notice them like staring off into space or something. So it could be a Pisces. This maybe somebody who has a large family, or like comes from like a two-parent household, or did come from a two-parent household, or this is somebody who's looking to build a relationship with you guys. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a difficult one. That's what I will tell y'all. But it should be a fair, equal, given one if y'all do. I guess they want to have some type of agreements with y'all, or come to some type of agreement with you guys. So maybe this person's in like the legal field, or like a lawyer, or something like that. They deal with contracts, or they be making deals on a regular, or some shit like that. Could be this. Maybe somebody else could be somebody who's a celebrity or very popular. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo. Could be a Leo. Yeah, they're popular. Some of y'all are popular online. This is maybe a secret admirer. A Six of Cups. So somebody you guys are somewhat familiar with too, because the Six of Cups are in reverse. So somebody you guys are somewhat familiar with. They may have been an ex-drinker, or used to be a drinker, or I don't know. They could be living in a warmer climate too. I guess celebrities. It says celebrity style, so it could be a celebrity style, but I kind of feel like they're in that light of being with celebrities. So if they aren't necessarily like a celebrity themselves, then they're in the light of celebrities. Maybe they have celebrity followers. Maybe they have celebrity patrons, clients, friends. Something. Maybe they work with celebrities. It could be anything. You know what I mean? Like they kind of have interactions with celebrities. All right. So this is somebody who's also desiring children or who's feeling in a nesty mood. They want to be nesty. No, for some of y'all, they may not really like children though. I kind of feel that vibe. Like they may not really like children, but they kind of want it. You know what I'm saying? Like they want children, but like I don't really want children, but I want it, but I don't really want it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It gives the vibe that they want children though. Like they romanticize relationships, but like if they want relationships, I mean, if they want children, it probably be in a way so that you can keep investing or that they can have you around. And that's normal for most times when people have children. That's normally what they do it for. So it'd be like to keep you around if that's what they wanted to do here. Could be a Cancer, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Libra, Virgo, Capricorn. I get them going. They're gonna reach out for y'all. So some of y'all, they're gonna take their time trying to get to know you guys. Take their time moving forward with the connection because it's the Knight of Pentacles. So they're gonna somebody else gonna start off like friends, and then gradually turn into something else. You know what I mean? So it's giving that. It's like gradually it turns into something else. You may not seen it going anywhere at first because like with the Neptune energy, it's kind of confusing. Like what's going on here? But there's gonna be a bond or a connection that this person has or that you're gonna have with them. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like you said it's been over a year. That's not really that long. I'm a Capricorn too, so like that's not even that long. A year? That's not even that long. It take people like mad long before I even be like, oh, okay, you know what? I think we can. You know what I'm saying? But and usually by that time they be gone. They be like, all right, I'm about to get up out of here because this take forever. If you didn't figure it out by now, I kind of did, but then I seen you do something like what you just did over there, and I don't know if this is the whole story that you're giving me. So like, we're gonna have to slow this down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A year feels long. I feel you. Some people like you have to recognize like, is it worth it? Because like in some areas you guys will grow. Because that's what this is. North Node also means that we're going to grow, but it's challenging because what we're doing is what I've never done before. So, like, if you were somebody who's used to rushing into relationships, they're not doing that. If you were somebody who's used to taking your time in relationships, they're not doing that. You know what I mean? So maybe they're somebody who rushes, and then for others of you, there's somebody who takes their time. So it's one of those. You're going to have to figure out which one you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You say, what I'm lying about? What I'm lying about? What I'm lying about? I'm telling you, it be taking mad long, bro. It take mad long. So this is somebody who could be an Indian giver at times, or they give with a motive, because we got Six of Pentacles in reverse. They give with a motive. They may undervalue, underappreciate you in some way, or you may feel underappreciated by this person, undervalued by this person. Maybe they're giving to somebody else at one time, or they are giving to somebody else. I don't know. What I do know is they're going to put a lot of effort and energy into like trying to have you around them. You know what I'm saying? But it's because there's something that they feel they can gain. So they may look for you for stability, security. They want to get married. There's somebody who would like to get married, or at least wants to have a relationship, even if it's just for like short term. But like we got Saturn with Libra in the seventh house. This looks like a more like mature, long lasting relationship. Like so, this is somebody who kind of wants to have a long distance relationship. Yeah, I said long distance. Maybe it's a long distance, but it's somebody who wants to have a long term relationship. But with this Neptune energy, it's going to be confusing because something's off. I don't know what's off. It might just be for the look. Might be for the appearance. Like this may be somebody who's popular in the public eye, likes the attention, but just kind of wants to have maybe children or kind of wants to have a connection with you. In that way, they just kind of want to have you. They just want to, maybe they just want to beat other options because of that Seven of Wands. Maybe they just want to beat other competitors or beat whoever, just kind of prove a point. Maybe like just to say they would have you or date you or be with you, but they see it serious though, which is kind of weird. So like if they were playing games, it's weird to me because like you see it as like a serious long-term relationship. So I don't understand. And that's probably why it would be confusing because I wouldn't understand. It's very complex. All right, anyway, it could be a Libra, Taurus. I mean, not Taurus. Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn. I know it's a secret admirer, and this is somebody who probably wants to be vulnerable with y'all. They be watching y'all. They may have a fake page. I think it's maybe somebody with like a fake page or like a, I don't know, something like it's kind of difficult to see this person in some way. So maybe it's like they're not like easily available or easily caught. Mm-hmm. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what we talking about. Now, what'd you say, Marie? Because I missed what you said. Oh, we just had a fight. You think it's over? I don't think so. Who's getting married? Me? Get married? Who's getting married? Oh my bad. Who getting married? All right, so Aquarius. Ooh. So that's maybe somebody who you guys idolize. Could be a Pisces. So it's a romantic person. All right, we got square. All right, so it's gonna be a relationship, or it's gonna be somebody who's gonna be a big opportunity to grow. You may have tension with this person, or have issues with this person. Maybe there's problems with like compromising with them. Could be a Gemini, could be a Virgo. This is somebody. Okay, so this is somebody who doesn't really agree with you a lot. This is somebody who probably like starts up trouble a lot about like the stuff that you believe to be right, wrong, true, whatever. They do a lot of that. They do a lot of like annoying you. This will be somebody who annoys you guys a lot. They may test your boundaries a lot. All right. But I guess this is going to be a relationship, or this will be somebody who could like help you grow. So maybe you would learn how to like communicate with people, like really know how to like verbalize what's on your mind with this person. Because this is somebody who has that issue, but I guess like maybe you guys struggle in that. Maybe you struggle like getting the words out of your head into like out here for everybody else to hear. So this would be somebody who's gonna maybe trigger you in that way. All right, that's who craves you. So it's maybe somebody who stay at a short distance from some of y'all too. You guys could be on like a little break, maybe not talking to each other, or just having issues communicating with each other. Like maybe the way they talk to you rubs you wrong, maybe the way you talk to them rubs you wrong. Like you guys are learning how to communicate with each other. That's what's going on here. All right, so we got Gemini, Virgo. I was about to say, I thought I seen misinformation. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. So it's somebody who you guys find desirable or attractive sexually, or somebody who finds you very attractive sexually. And we got the moon here. This may be a secret connection that y'all have. We got Page of Wands too. Damn. All right. You guys may be unsure about this person. Because we got Two of Swords, Moon. There's unsurety about this person. You guys, some of y'all may be like, they may be unsure about you. It's unsurety. It could be both ways. It could be both ways. I don't know. It could be you. It could be them. It could be both ways. This could be somebody who you guys maybe feel obsessed about, or they feel obsessed about you. They're attracted to you. They get easily jealous over you, but like not know why. You know what I mean? So it could be Aries, Leo, Sag. They be jealous of you guys, possessive over you guys, desiring you guys. Like this is somebody who has deep obsession over you. Okay? Deep obsession. This is somebody who feels possessive towards you guys too. Like Aquarius is mine. Nobody better not talk to her. Nobody better not talk to him. Nobody better not be friends with them. Nobody better not message them. It's that. They are like obsessive in that way. You know what I mean? But you would never know. Because we got the moon here. That's all that vagueness. You would never know. They never would say it straight out like, oh, I feel that way about you. No, they would never say that. Four Swords right there, Ace of Wands, they would never say it. They would never say it. You would have to say it first, and then they'd be like, oh yeah, I feel that way about you. Oh my gosh. Ah. Man or woman, they'd be like a little schoolgirl. Oh my gosh. Ah. You feel that way too. Me too. Ah. Because they're chatty, real talkative, real funny, real flirty too. I say real funny because of Page of Wands, so real funny too. It can be funny in like a rude way, or like in a like obnoxious way. So some of y'all are a little younger than y'all. If they're not younger than y'all, they just have like a lot of like virile energy, a lot of like vitality to them. You know what I'm saying? Like they can do stuff, but they do it in spurts. So there's somebody who does it in spurts. Like so like maybe 3 days of the week they're like really passionate, really like excited, and like, you know, really talkative and really flirty and really playful. And then the next day, because the Two of Swords is here with the moon, it's a fluctuating thing. It's like hot, cold. Some days I'm very chatty, really talkative, very flirty. I insinuate sexual shit. And then the next day it's like, I don't really need to talk today. I don't feel like talking. So there's some timing. Yeah. Some days I feel like talking, some days I don't. They're not really passionate. We do got the moon here though. I mean, I got the Ace of Wands, which sometimes can mean that you're not really attracted to them, or you're just not really passionate about like initiating. Like maybe you guys have like, because the Four Swords is here, it could be like an issue with the conversations that you guys have had. They could have said something in the past that maybe you like remember that they did, or they could have done something that hurt you or disappointed you. So it could be any of that. You know what I mean? Like maybe they took some type of action and you're like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know what I mean? Which reminds me of just one time. There was this girl. Damn, I never forget it. I fucked it up. I gotta tell y'all this, because like if she ever see this, I need her to know that was my bad. I fucked up. So boom. One day, I was she was Aquarius too. So that's why I was like, you know, just in case she ever happens to one day run across my YouTube a year from now and see it. We was working out at the gym. Nobody ever works with this girl. Nobody ever. Nobody. She doesn't let anybody be around her, but everybody be on her. So me and her, we worked out one time. She's like, you're really lucky that, you know, you worked out with me, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay, great. Who do you think you are? So after working out with her the same day, there's another girl that's a trainer that's in there. On the way out, I was like, hey, what you doing? She's like, oh, I'm just chilling. The other girl. And I was like, yo, you want to work out? Maybe sometime this week? And she was like, oh, it's my turn now? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, wasn't you just working out with the other girl? I was like, oh, wow. Wow, you seen that? Terrible. So after that happened, that's when the other girl stopped talking to me. Because, like, damn, we worked together. I was like, yeah, that was kind of dumb. That was kind of dumb. Who did I think I was? You know what I mean? But anyway, two swords, four swords. It's like, damn. So somebody who doesn't want to initiate, maybe doesn't feel confident enough with their approach, like what they would say to you, so they obsess about what they would say, how they would approach the situation. So somebody who makes up a bunch of fantasies in their mind about what they would do, what they would say if the opportunity was like presented. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you did anything wrong. I mean, I'm single too, but like I can kind of feel it because like, yo, wait, bro, this is my coworker. We kind of be competing with each other because the coworker fine too. Coworker fat as shit. They both was nice. You know what I'm saying? They both was nice. In my book, I really wasn't like wrong because we're not dating. I'm just getting to know you guys and we just working out. But like I can feel what you're saying because she is competition to you. I can see it. I can see where you guys are like beefing with each other silently. I get that. You know what I'm saying? So I understood that. But like, you know, I just had to see what I can see. I'm just doing my job. You know what I mean? So yeah, so some of y'all, because we got the Page of Wands here. It could be somebody who's jealous of you guys, angry at you guys, frustrated with you guys, but not really knowing why. Like they're desiring to hear from you or desiring to interact with you guys or desiring to hear from you, desiring to interact with you guys, communicate, hear from you guys, something, do something, all right, because they're obsessed. All right, so some of y'all is maybe a sexual connection that you guys had, or it was a sexual connection that you guys had that was secretive, you know what I mean, but not really spoken on because of the moon here and the Two of Swords and the Four of Swords, not really spoken on, vague, fluctuating. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. So some of y'all was like sexual sometimes, other times you guys weren't. It's one of those, all right? But with the square here, this could be a need for compromise. So this person may want to talk about a compromise between y'all. Let's come to some type of agreement between us. But they're afraid. Because the moon here with the Page of Wands, they're afraid. They're afraid. And we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. They're afraid. They're afraid because some of y'all are very popular. You guys are in the public eye, or you guys get a lot of attention, or you guys are always getting what you want. And so they may be afraid. Like you may overpower them or overtake them, or they won't be able to get out of the situation if they get into it with you. It's fears. All right, so we got Libra, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Capricorn, Leo. All right. Damn. You see, I'm just making you realize how dumb the connection is. Why? What was wrong with it? What was wrong with it? What was wrong with the connection? I hope I ain't here trying to mess up nobody's life. I just be saying what's out there. Kind of want a little snacky snack. All right, so Pisces. Who's craving you right now? Oh, it's gonna be a Pisces or a Scorpio. All right, so it's gonna be somebody who's romanticized you guys already, and it's gonna be somebody who really kind of imagines you guys already being in a relationship. All right, we got 7th house too. We got 8th house, 7th house. So it's gonna be somebody who feels like you guys are important in their life. Feels like you touched them, like you're touched by an angel. So they play you up. They imagine you to be great. They imagine you to be relationship ready. They imagine you to be their one and only. And I do really mean the one and only. They feel like you're a yin to a yang. So this would be somebody who's a flatterer. That's what it is. This is somebody who tells you what you want to hear. I can tell you that one already. This would be somebody who tells you what you want to hear. They're pleasant. All right. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Scorpio. They may have kids, or they may have like a large family, or they have like a prominent last name. Prominent, or they come from like a prominent family. Like people know them. People know their family at least. Oh, they're the Johnsons. Those are the Gilliards. Those are the O'Reillys, the O'Briens. They know them. You know them. People fucking know them. You know what I'm saying? They come from like maybe like a larger family, or just somebody who has like a prominent last name, which could be anything. All right, they're very romantic, and this is somebody who probably a sacrifice for you guys, and you guys are probably sacrificed for them. And then in the end, you guys also wonder like, why are we doing this? Why do I be sacrificing for them like this? Why do I feel so drawn to this person? But you'll like them you'll like them even deeper on like outside of like the superficial shit. So like this could be somebody who you guys could be comfortable around. Like this could be like somebody who like you could be in the bathroom shitting and he don't think you stink. You know what I mean? Or she don't think you stink. You know what I mean? Like you could be sick and they be there wanting to care for you, nurture you, take care of stuff for you. Like this could be somebody who will sacrifice for you to make sure that you guys live on or make sure that you guys have more. So they will go that far in a way. You know what I'm saying? It's just, or they at least make it, let me say this, because Pisces energy shows up first, they can at least make it look like they will. That's what I'll say. They at least can make it look like they'll go that far. They may not really, but it may make it look like it. All right. Attractive person, though, in a more like dreamy, aesthetically, so at least the way that they dress, they can be also sexually attractive. So, like, you at least want to sleep with this person, or you would at least sleep with this person. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to, I would give it that. You know what I mean? It could be a past person because of the 8th house, but it don't have to be. If it's a new person, if it's a past person, they're trying to make amends. If it's a new person, this is somebody who's in a public eye or has a good reputation for treating people right. You know what I mean? So this would be somebody who kind of wants to be your karma or would feel like they look at themselves as a savior in your life. So if this is a new person, then they look at themselves as a savior, like, oh, I know what you need in a relationship. I know what could it be for you in a relationship. They kind of look at it like that. They lay down their life for their partner. You know what I mean? Like their Secret Service or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all, they may be in like a legal field in a way or had legal issues, but they healed it. Maybe when they were younger, they got into like trouble, had like a trouble past at one time. They've since transformed that part of their life, or at least grown out of it, evolved into like another version. Sometimes criminals become deeper criminals, bigger criminals. So maybe it could be that too, but I don't think that's the case. But you never know, because the 8th house sometimes could be a house of mystery. It could be the house of taboo things. So like maybe the job that they work could be artistic, very creative. Maybe they have their time to themselves, or they're able to like schedule time for themselves in a way. Like they have influence, it seems, at their place of work or influence in their career or something, because we got the Justice here too in the 8th house. So they have some type of like pull over relationships, connections. You know what I'm saying? I did Leo already. Bambi. I did Leo already. All right. So it's somebody who wants to negotiate or at least wants to come to some type of agreement between the both of you. Like, let's work it. Let's figure it out what we both need. They do want that, but this may be somebody who maybe gives you more or will give you more, but they're going to be looking for equality. Or at least you're going to feel like it's equal. Even if it's not, they're going to do a great job of making it feel like it's equal. So I guess you guys are going to interact with them. If it's, I guess if it's a past person, they're going to try to make amends. Yeah, we got 6 of Swords from the Justice. All right, so that's a lot of cards. So they're going to try to make amends with you guys, or at least try to transition the relationship between y'all into something deeper where you guys feel intertwined, where you can't just leave me alone. That's what they're looking for. There's somebody who's looking to have you into the relationship where you can't just leave me alone. You just ain't going to be like done with me. You're going to be thinking about me, or you're going to feel some type of way about me. You're going to see me as an important relationship in your life. That's how this person feels about you from the onset. They feel like, yeah, you're going to be the type of person I want you to be. I'm going to be the type of person you want me to be. They imagine this already, even if you guys haven't even gone too far into it. They already imagine it transitioning into this smooth 2.5 kids and a dog, a house, picket fence, 2 vehicles, a summer house in Maui. You know what I mean? Something. They just kind of like imagine this life with you guys already. All right. Yeah, it could be an Aries or Sag. So they're going to message you guys, or they're going to reach out to you guys. It's going to be more in a playful way, though, because I've seen that page of wands. So it's going to be in a more playful way. 7 of Pentacles. So somebody who's trying to be patient, too. I think this would be somebody who probably tries to negotiate maybe money or brings money into the relationship somehow, brings investing into the relationship somehow, or tries to show their potential through like doing stuff together. So like, and doing stuff could be like, come with me to Walmart. Let me show you I know how to like make a grocery list. Let me show you I know how to put this IKEA together. Let me show you I know how to, you know what I mean? Like they want to show you that they can do stuff. They have artistic flair to them, so they want to show you they can do shit. You know what I mean? Show you the little tricks and trade, and the tricks of the trade that they have. They have skill sets and shit, so they want to show you what they can do. And they're pretty easy going too. I would get them to be like pretty chill. Like if somebody doesn't really want to get to arguing with you or want to like bother you too much, I don't really feel like they want to cause any type of like hangups in your life or cause any type of real issue in your life at all. This somebody's very empathetic towards you guys. Would you say no chick Target? You said Walmart, wrong already. Oh, Target. Oh, damn. She's in Target. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. She's like, you know. Anyway, so there's somebody who's used to getting other people's money. They could be more career based too, though. with this Justice and the Chariot. They may have a really nice car. Could be also a really nice car. Like they care a lot about their image, their reputation. So they may have like a very nice car. It could be a truck. It could be an SUV in general, which is a truck, but it could be anything. It could be like a fancy car. When I think of the Chariot with the Six of Swords, like they may travel a lot, so they may do a lot of driving, or they may be on the move a lot. Like the career may take them places. So maybe they like experience different stuff or see different shit or something like that. You have Two of Cups. This is somebody who's going to try to rush the relationship between y'all. Could be a Cancer. Could be a Cancer. Could be a Leo. They're going to try to rush the relationship between y'all and see where this can go very quickly. This is somebody who doesn't want to have to compete, fight for your attention, for your affection. They just kind of already imagine that when I start like putting my time, my energy, my effort into this relationship, that we are going to be something. You know what I mean? They don't want to compete. They don't want to fight. They don't want to have to like, I mean, they're going to try to show you that they're it. So like from the very beginning, they're going to try to show you all their best traits, all my skills, all my talents, everything I got. So like if it's a woman, she's going to try to show you she good with sex. She can cook. She can clean. She can do this. She can do that. If it's a guy, he's going to try to show you he can sex. He can fix stuff. He can protect stuff. He can think. You know what I mean? He can problem solve. He's going to try to show you all the shit they can do because they are going to take action too. So for y'all, they're going to take action. But like I said, they try to push the relationship very quickly because they don't want you to feel like, they don't want to have to feel like there's other people around. They don't want to compete. To them, you're the one. You're the one. You're the one to them. And we got Two of Cups here too. You're the one to them. For some reason, you just affect this person. You just have this pull on this effect on this person. And they're afraid of like losing out or missing out. Because I've seen the Nine of Wands too. So it could be a Sag. They're afraid of losing out, missing out. You know what I mean? And for sometimes with this the Five of Wands, they sometimes can play petty games. Because we got Nine of Pentacles here too. They can play petty games where they try to get you to depend on them or need you, or try to get you to like use the measure of validation. Or like, oh, if they say like, oh, I wouldn't do that, they want you to like believe in them. So they want to have like some type of influence over you guys. This is somebody who's hoping for it. So they're trying to be strategic about it too, about how to get your approval, how to get you to see potential, but they want you to see it fast. It's not like over time. It's quick, right now, today, tomorrow. So not today, tomorrow then. All right, tomorrow. Tomorrow you're gonna make a decision. All right, I'm gonna push you to it. So they're like that. It's that. It's somebody who wants to move the relationship fast. Now, for some of y'all, they may be looking at you guys as a come up. That's also what I wanted to say. They may look at you guys as a come up because that eighth house is usually getting other people's finances or getting other people's resources. So like they may feel like maybe they want to build together. You guys could get like a house and shit like that, or maybe get a business or get loans and shit or something like that. Like do something together where we can get the results of it, because we do got a seventh house. So they want to share the results of it, but they feel like getting with you could either boost my reputation, boost my clout, boost my finances, or boost my financial standing in life, or my status in life, like how people view me, value me. Being with you can increase that. So that's why they would want that. That's why this person is, I was going to say obsessing about you guys. It could be that. So, all right. Smooth talker, though. I will say that. They're pretty good at, like, carrying the conversation. So, like, even if you don't do a lot of talking, they can talk. They can. You know what I'm saying? They like to go back and forth, though. But, like, they don't, and they try not to say anything that would, like, frustrate you or annoy you or make you want to get away from them. So that's what you need to know. All right, so it could be a Cancer, it could be a Leo, Virgo, Sag, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra. Okay, gotta be them. I be rapping to the. You be rapping, just be rapping. Yeah, I be just doing a little bit too. I just be saying a little something. Yeah, you know, thing, Rach, it's here. It'll be here. I'm about to post it in a second anyway when I get done. I'm about to take my little doggy outside. It's been like 2 hours, so that means it's almost like 11:30. Take Ace out. Yeah, take Ace out for one more time for the night, and then he's done, and then I'm done. I guess it's too late now for a snack. It's almost 12 o'clock. We got the gym tomorrow. So thank y'all for being here, y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. I know I'll be here again tomorrow. I'll be doing another All Signs tomorrow. I got a different topic. So, I mean, I think it's different than the ones that I've done already. I think it is. I don't know. But maybe I don't do that too. Maybe I just do one I've done before, but just that was a pick a card. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I just pop out. Anyway, y'all, I'm gone. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy. Thanks for the support. Thanks for yeah. Hey, get back in there. See Mizzle. They in there. They be in there. They be looking. They be in there. All right, y'all. I'm down.